fairly common matchup since both these characters still at the top of their games. Belial more so than Siegfried. I mean, they both do criminal damage. They got great buttons to just enforce everything.
Yeah, very true. Both these characters kind of showing off what you really want to be doing in Rising. Just, have some really good plus frames, really good normals, and honestly just do as much damage as you possibly can. If you can make it a 3 or 2 touch game, that's what you really want to see. And right here, that's kind of what we're getting. 0 BP SBA, you should be dead from Belial.
Yeah, and even if you weren't, like, Belial has a command grab that he gets to throw at you. So you don't get to have the confidence of, oh, I'm going to hold down back, rely upon not being at chip out where you have to throw. You got to be fully awake when you're facing Belial.
For sure. Ooh, good DC right there. We'll reset things back to neutral. That was a risky jump, but I like it.
Yeah, especially Siegfried when he has one of the larger DPs in this game.
No punish on the DP? Oh no, that's really unfortunate.
Just take your CM or take your far L. Just don't even try getting that timing proper for a close H punish on Belial. You don't want to give him another chance if you can help it.
Very, very true. This is another one of those issues. Belial once he gets you in this corner, finding a way out of pressure can be hard, but that SBA is incredibly fast and it does a good amount of damage. With that, just a little bit of health left. Just needs a little bit more to close this out.
What a good patience on the Rekka series. Got the whiff of the far M. Asto was just there, ready to press another button.
A lot of jumps from the wind. Really does like being in the air. Oh, I'm fully believing, getting a few catches. There we go. This time we can actually get a full confirm.
Yeah, the wind is starting to get wise to Asto's just liking to spot dodge any time Goetia is coming out on screen. So Wind's like, all right, I'm just going to start activating it, get this hit, start getting a lot more pressure, some damage, and going to end up converting it into a game win.
Already a very good show for the Wind here. I do like how their style is. It's a little risky to be like very aerial, especially against Siegfried, but if we're not going to be seeing much coming through for Asto, you don't have too much to really worry about, and they can still afford to be more aggressive.
Absolutely. Almost late on the punish again.
Really unfortunate, but at least finding some other hits. Could possibly take this over to the corner. Not quite. There we go.
Very nice simple confirm. You know, something that gets talked about a lot, especially if you listen to Khalil and really get analysis. Just take a lot of your simple Raging Strike confirms instead of trying to go for something fancy when you've got that guaranteed damage.
It really does allow you to set a very strong pace for yourself, and it lets you get to the corner faster where most, if not all, characters really want that.
Speaking of, you're in the corner against Belial. You've got no breakpoints to your name, but it does not matter. At 2M.
Honestly, not very often you get to see a whiff punish on Belial 2M as well. That was very interesting.
What a good challenge.
I like the DP, just gonna negate the plus frames for MDP for Belial. That's a pretty good confirm as well. Takes you very far, safe jabs the DP, and there we go. Finally a punish with the close light. Unfortunately, not close enough to the corner to actually continue the combo, but just a little bit more, and Asto takes game number 2.
Looks like, I don't know what the Wind was trying to do. It looks like the Wind jumped, maybe tried to press a button too. I think I saw counter hit pop up there at the very end of the hit there.
Oh yeah, one of those things that you constantly have to watch out for is Belial far H. Even wanting to use it as a bit of a reversal is pretty fast for a far normal and for a far heavy specifically. So you still got to worry about that.
Wow, what a spot dodge from Asto there on the 6XL. You get your punish.
A little bit more, spending the 50 to try to get into H coming through for the win. That's pretty nice. Not gonna be the most amount of damage. Whips the DP as well. No punish. Just a little punish with the 6XL.
Back throw incident.
0 diamonds has very little to work with. Jumping again. Wait. This is actually a really good reward. I don't think it's quite going to be enough to kill, but it's going to be really, really close here.
Yes. I think you just survive above ship out health. Yeah, just above ship out health, so you can be confident block. You got a DP or spot dodge. There it is.
I love the awareness for Asto right there. Had the one little bit for the chip out and dodged the DP. Really, really nice.
Going in with the 2-1-4 age, getting some chip damage on the board. Little steps here and there. That's a massive step forward towards taking the set.
Nice, and going with the double buff as well. Just wants to get as much damage as possible if they can get the next hit. Now it's all about, can you get the next hit? The win has you in the corner. Finally, the BC out. Only 1 diamond now for Asto. They could be taking some big damage if they get hit again.
Oh my reaction?
My goodness, because they actually got hit by the fireball. I think they had less stun there. Ooh, yeah. Expecting some form of punish on the JU, but instead Asto was just waiting it out. That's going to be Asto taking Sacred on the Siegfried and MacAndMe on Lancelot. So, Lancelot, a little less common than he used to be, but this character is still fairly strong. Has a lot of ways to mix people up, very speedy, and can cause a lot of weird interactions. However, I'm not sure if we'll see that since Sacred is already here at the corner, and what an anti-air!
Yeah, you cannot just freely get out of the corner against Sacred. What?
And I can't get that on UL? I can't get that on UL? Come on.
But now, MacAndMe has Sacred exactly where you want Sacred to be. Gets BC'd out of the corner and gets counter hit from the end of that spot dodge.
Battle 2. Engage.
Very good for Sacred to start things off. No punish on the JU. It's very fast for its recovery, so you can't always get the punish there. Good tech. That's not punishable. I thought that would be punishable since it was so close. Great DP as well to get out.
Had the spot dodge on the 2U, but wasn't ready to try and make anything of it. Sacred right there, ready to tell MacAndMe, you have to take all your openings, or I'm just forcing my way through the door.
Of course they did. Look at this. Already gonna be another kill. That's gonna be Sacred taking game number 1. I'm trying to think what we probably would want to see from MacAndMe. So far, it really just does feel like Sacred's getting their way in really fast, and MacAndMe is just not able to really get anything started, but this time we are seeing something. We did see a little unfortunate Raging Strike before they had even meter, but they're still going with it, and so far, looking pretty nice. Can we get a setup with the Fireball?
Let me just use the EX, go for the mix, catches Sacred, and the mess of your buttons are going to get crossed up a million times over.
Yeah, possibly thought about holding the guard button, but because they were also holding a direction, they got roll, which got punished. That is the one unfortunate thing about holding the guard button in this game. It can cause you to either spot dodge or roll if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, so you really, with the block button, you just have to make sure you're just guessing high-low at that point. You don't have to guess left or right. You don't want those accidental misinputs. It's hard. Using the block button is a skill in and of itself.
Goodness, another reset. Wasn't prepared. I don't think they had the Southern Cross quite ready. Oh no, this is pretty good for Sacred here. Believing that little hit, but still keep going on. Closer and closer to the corner now. MacAndMe has to find their way out, but Sacred's just kind of giving them a lot of space for at least the moment. Back in it here.
Couldn't get the connection. 2L, risk it all on the mash. He didn't force reset to the ground. And MacAndMe is going to answer Sacred with a game. Tying the set 1-1.
Victory. Battle 1.
And I think there at the end, Sacred was getting a little nervous. Wasn't sure if they wanted to continue going in or walk away. They didn't know if there's points for when they should get a confirm or not. But I think if they calm down here, I think they're still in a pretty good spot.
Well, little brave counters flying all over the place. Nice U Turbulence, gonna reset for free.
And this corner once again, yeah, gonna be getting hit by the Southern Cross, but not finishing the combo. This is a really good opportunity for Sacred here. That's gonna be a good amount of damage. Does have the SBA available as well, so get rid of one more BP. Look at this.
I think MacAndMe only lives here because Sacred is right above 30%. It's like 31% life if I had to guess.
Yeah, but my goodness, that big ol' swing is so fast and it does so much if you get caught by it. Sacred, once again. Now, looking at a pretty good spot, just on set point. Needs the one more round, and they finish it out.
Oh my, what a deep run in on that 6XL. Gonna catch Sacred, but it is really hard to try and bait out Siegfried DP if you're in the air.
Caught with the low, wasn't ready for it. Now, still gonna need probably 1 to 2 more resets. Be cashing out with the super here. And we still get the fireball. I think you do a little run up. No. Oh, trying to also catch him jump. Pretty good.
Oh,
not enough to kill. Oh, I can understand. Was a little bit scared. They were at chip point, so they probably wondering what they should have done in that moment. But right there, it was just block it out for a moment.
Back into the corner. This is where Sacred has been really good. Oh, late 2H there is going to get stuffed. Now it's all looking for MacAndMe with a whiff DP getting straight punished.
Nice way to get out of there. Another great counter hit for Sacred. We move this over to the corner just a little bit further. Nice throw. Attack. Expecting probably the wall jump, so wanted to go for range at get 2H. There we go. Just a little frame trap with the 2-2, and Sacred gonna be taking it 2-1. Ladiva players like out there, period. I've fought them many times. It is scary seeing their Ladiva and how well they can really make it work. However, they're in a really bad matchup against Ferry. This character is a zoner, can really stuff you out for a long time, but Gabagool doesn't seem to really care about that.
Absolutely not. And Gabagool has a lot of whiff punishes that gets forced, and oh my gosh, the rare 5, you were getting a hug.
Goodness, look, the damage as well. Gonna be going into the super for the kill. What a fast round 1.
I mean, that's the dynamic. It's either gonna take 60 seconds because Ferry is winning the matchup, or Gabagool gets in once and it's all gonna end in like 15 seconds.
And, you know, even though this is a bad matchup for Ladiva, I've seen it happen a lot more where Gaba just takes it in almost 20-ish seconds, and honestly, 15 of those seconds is just them getting in.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how the matchup goes, is you've got Ferry, who is your more traditional zoner, where she has a big weakness close up, but is very strong from far ranges. But Ladiva's the exact opposite, where all of her strengths are right there in your face, making you guess strike throw. And then if you zone her out, she doesn't have very many good options to get in. Especially because Lariat, while quick, is not a reversal option by any means.
My goodness, I like that option from both players, but it worked out so much better for Rao. Gabagool expecting the instant overhead, wanted to go for the air command grab. Instead, Rao just went for a throw. Probably the last thing that anyone would expect that you would do against a grappler.
Zoner? What do you mean, Zoner? I'm a grappler now. Nice patience on the rolls.
Zoners have grabs? I thought that's illegal.
Wait, you can't do that? Speaking of grabs.
Yeah, that lasso really is good for kind of catching people's roll timings, moments that they want to walk up. Another throw right there. That allows you for the instant overhead into the ball. Trying to do as much damage here as possible. It's not really going to be enough. Ladiva is one of the tankiest characters in this game. A little bit more.
Uses the headbutt. Gets to get out of the corner, but BC is going to be used. Ral still has 2 left and a bunch of life total. So you are not worried here about taking 1 or 2 more command grabs.
Oh, you might need to start getting worried because that's a Ladiva that has 100 meter and a good anti-air.
Yeah, in all honesty, I think Ral had another command grab left to tank. I think even EX command grab into U command grab still would not have killed with the 2 BP still left. But it's that fear of you don't want to get grabbed, and then it just leads you into getting hit by Ladiva, and then you get SSBA'd for half your life.
Well, I mean, the SSBA was also there. You also have to imagine, even if they could have landed another command grab, if it's SSBA, you're dead.
Oh, nice DP.
No safe jabs this time. That is one of the really nice things about UDPs. Just negating safe jabs like that.
I mean, yeah, you got no safe. Oh my, the clash?
I do not think I've seen Lariat clash like that. That was a very interesting one. Ral doing pretty good here.
GG holding down neutral. This is the best position for Ferry to be, where she's in control of the set. And instant overhead does not have to fear any wake up SSBA.
Okay, starting things off pretty nicely for Ral. Just set up the zoning, catches with the M lasso. Here we go. GG's back out. Not for long, though. H Lariat. Gabagool's now just bullying their way in, and that's one of the biggest things you got to worry about with the counter hit as well into the 5U.
I never see 5U, and then Gabagool comes up here with these counter hit close H into 5U confirmed. It just makes my heart happy. I just wish Gabagool could land it in neutral.
I mean, that's a little hard to ask for against Ferry, but you never know.
A man can dream.
Again, back at this neutral positioning, good. I like the idea of just getting the BC off for the Lariat. You do not want Gabagool to be up close to you in this situation. Now that the ball's out, you have some opportunities to make up some of that space, but that ball is not going to last forever.
The important thing, though, is it's a safe brave point back for Ral. So if Gabagool can find a way in, as long as Ral can block it, that's a free get-off-me tool.
Yeah, because you got to think, usually U Lariat is your go-to way in, but with 1 BP, it's not as easy. Ral also has to make something happen. 21 seconds on the clock, and life is there for Gaba.
The ball is in Ral's court. You have to chip Ladiva down below your health total. And with 10 seconds and not 50 meter, that's going to be difficult to do, because if you approach, you're getting hugged.
Looking up the extra meter, goes for the throw. That's enough. No. 1 more second, and Ral takes it. Wow.
I wonder Reversal got caught using ultimate headbutt.
Battle 1.
I mean, I understand it. You would generally think that they're going to be trying to go for some form of strike because that's where the damage is going to be. The one time the throw actually works out amazingly. Oh, and the roll! Going on to the other side, Ral starting off this round super well into another reset. This is heavily scaled to instant overhead though.
But that does not matter. Ral is used to lower damage confirmed. Getting the BP is what's massively important here. And unfortunately, I think Gaba misinputted and had a grab come out instead of ult headbutt.
Possibly. Man, what a fast round right there for Rao. And now it's all on Gaba. Cannot afford to lose this round. Has to get in. Has to start their game plan going.
And all Rao needs to do here is just get a minor lead like this lead is right now. Not get caught now. Rao going from a position where you can just stay in zone to you have to actually fight Gabagool.
With that UDP coming through again. Really now, again, setting back the spacing. If he needed for Gaba, has the ability to go for that U-Lariat once again. This could be enough to kill. I'm not even sure if a grab will kill quite yet. But catching the BC with the spot dodge. My goodness, Gaba just getting those reads, getting another round. We're now on final game, final round.
Especially against Ladiva. Ladiva players know that the strike throw is scary enough where people love to BC Ladiva, and it's always at very common points. Whether it's after the first hit or maybe after the third hit, which are generally the two most common BC points I see against Ladiva. And those are 2 points where someone like Gabagool comes up here, baits that BC, gets the punish, and you die.
One throw. Now you gotta worry. Tried to go for the BC, but it was a little delayed. Has the BC that? No, decides to hold it so they could go for the UDP, but instead Gabagool's ready for it, and they're gonna be taking the game and taking this set 2-1.
We have two of the biggest pressers in the game currently, Zane and then Dragalia. And here's flip counter number 1. If Bossu's in the chat, we're gonna start seeing a counter.
Talking about people in chat. If Dirter's in chat, there's a Grimnir on screen. Unfortunately, the Grimnir is currently getting hit really hard. That's going to be a lot of damage, especially with the just SVA. Get rid of another diamond. Take out that round. Never mind, they're alive.
Yeah, and as much damage as having that 1 BP gone at the SVA will do, sometimes just not enough. However, the early spot dodge is going to get counter hit by EX Flip.
One of the most difficult buttons to deal with in this game. Never quite sure how to deal with Flip. There's so many different ways that you have to deal with it dependent on the range and the speed of it.
I mean, for someone like Grimnir, as long as you can as a grounded Flip, you can 2H it on reaction. His 2H will always counter hit Flip since it is just straight up there, and Narmaya cannot position herself in a way where Flip does not get hit by it. But, I mean, early spot dodge was definitely hedging the bet against a slash.
Wake up mash, gonna be going into the Raging Strike, should be able to get a good amount of damage here. Don't think you're gonna quite finish it out, but a little bit more.
This is a hit needed for Dragalia. Any hit will do as a kill.
That's not a good one.
Yeah. SBA might have actually been able to reach high enough there, but definitely not SSBA.
I like the idea of using the SSBA to cover a large amount of ground, but when it comes to Grimnir, with those seals, you can't really just say, okay, I'm going to cover this amount of space on the ground.
And I mean, the typical best answer to Grimnir going in the air is that jump back JL. That will snipe Grimnir using that seal dash in, and then is pretty safe to any of his other options if he's already committed to being in the air.
I like to use Zeta to just try to cash out on the seal placement. And this is getting a lot for Dragalia now. Just needs one more good hit. Chip will be available at some point, but eventually finds it. Dragalia taking game number 1.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Zane has a lot of good buttons and shown a lot of good ways to get in and hit Dragalia, just like this Gale Dash mix. It's just Dragalia is really converting a lot better, a lot more consistently.
For sure. My goodness, what an ender right there as well. What a jump out! That's usually a very, very big risk. But Still there.
And that-
Dragalia low on life.
And that's one of the more, I want to say, I guess, lesser used aspects of U-Flip's air properties, where you can wait till you're after the jump art and then just zoom away from your opponent. Instead of, if you use U-Flip before you hit Narmaya's apex of her jump, it will put you right in front of where the opponent is.
Oh, what a 2H right there. Just as you were mentioning before, Grimnir's 2H is really good against that flip since it does hit straight up. And this is going to be a lot of damage. I'm not sure if you're quite dead, but...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Grimnir we're talking about.
Very true. I do forget that the minimum damage on his super is very, very high.
Oh, got caught by the L flip. That's not going to give you enough time, especially out of a transient cancel where L flip does get a reduced startup to 2H.
Oh, well, now Flip is on cooldown, so has an opportunity. Trying to go for the far H, getting caught by a far H of their own. Dragalia, really good here.
Nice. UDP, get out of the corner. No, tried to JL, a little bit too late, though.
I'm just impressed by the conversion from Zane. That was honestly insane.
Insane, you might say?
So, right? Look at this. Another great spot dodge on the Eustace. 0 BP right here. Takes it over to the corner. Should be able to get the kill with the SSBA. My goodness, Zane bringing it back. That was a really intense moment.
Yeah, going down all your BP against Grimnir is an incredibly risky option to do because of his ability to combo from mid-screen like that and take 50% or more of your life away with SSBA online. And that's a big counter hit.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really big here. Probably going to be setting it up for just one more touch. Bro, won't be enough, but still, you got to be really worried here. UDP does get Zane out, but any little thing, actually getting around the H flip as well.
Dragalia, no, the flip only has a downward hitbox. I know it looks like it would hit above, but it does not.
My goodness. Getting around the Raging Strikers as well. No. Okay. Just a little bit more. No, drops it. No, that's a... What a scramble. Oh my goodness, that is more than just a scramble situation. That was such an unfortunate moment for Zane, but Dragalia getting one more round here. Can they make it worth their while?
Goes for Zetsna, but trying to use Zetsna in peak tornado range is a very, very risky, since tornado is a multi-projectile durability move. Dragalia, stop it!
Yeah, just really wanting to use that flip. Making things really bad. Gets caught with the low, and that should be enough. Zane should be able to close it out here. There we go. Doesn't matter about that drop from before. Zane cleans it up, going. My goodness. Yeah, interesting to see the Belial from Claud, but yeah, RetroRedux. One of the very few active Zane players in my eyes, but a really good one at that. When you do get to see them play, and if they can get their spacing correct, they do amazing work. And right here, their damage is actually going to be pretty dang high as well with the 50 meter.
Yeah, Vane is not a character you typically associate with high damage, but if Vane gets an anti-air, off to the races. You're going to see damage comparable to Lucilius and Belial and Catalina.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of the time when it comes to Vane, it often becomes he needs the correct hit because some of his conversions are a little awkward. I know sometimes, I think that was MDP, it can actually whiff at times. So you need to actually know the correct spacing as well.
Retro taking the first round by storm. Gets a sweep. And there's a little bait there on a preemptive Brave counter.
Getting a lot of corner carry using that 6-6H. now this spacing's looking pretty good. Claud wants to set up another shield if they can, but not quite. Chancla getting their hits. Should be able to go pretty far to the corner, especially with the SBA. Look at that. All the corner carry you could ever ask for on a super.
Absolutely. Uses the 6XL to just fix the space. Gets an anti-air for Retro. And you might not be dead here, but you are in a very tight spot.
And now you gotta worry about the chip damage coming from those axe swings. Look at this. Oh, one little 5U. Find their way out. Retro does have meter, can use the DP, or just hold that 5U around the DP themselves and, you know, take game number 1.
Yeah, Retro, good.
To the Belial.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised to stick on the Belial. But I like Retro for sticking to the guns, but I have enough health to tank whatever option Chancla wants to go with.
Pretty good damage here. I wonder if they're going to try to set up a new shield or not. Oh, once again, good amount of damage going to the SBA. Drops it!
No, drops the punish! Has to just take a throw instead.
A little unfortunate right there. Runs up to the super onto the 5U. It doesn't actually work! Wait, I didn't know 5U could actually like, just withstand the super. They can do that?
Apparently. I mean, how often do we actually see Vane's 5U in action to even know for sure?
How often do we see Vane?
True.
This is not a very common character. So there are a lot of interactions that, you know, aren't commonly known. I wonder if Retro even knew that, honestly. Probably did, but my goodness.
Nice little slide. Gets to run into the shield for Chancla and not close enough for SBA. So not able to kill just yet. However, the U shield is going to take it. RetroRedux 2-0 over Chancla Tomica. Getting 7-0 is a near shoo-in for top 8 contention, but not necessarily winner's side.
Let's see if they can actually hit that 7-0. No one's been able to reach that high of a number going perfect score yet. So I'd be interested to see. And actually now that's an interesting question for Belial. What's like the highest score that we've seen, like perfect score? Like I feel like someone had to go like 11-0 or something.
One of the Tekken people has definitely gone at least 10-0, if not 11-0.
I would not be surprised.
Speaking of Gran in tournaments, Crystal, if you're out there, you've got a Gran on screen, and Claud is the first to draw significant blood, getting Synn to the corner.
Yeah, now we're gonna have to see how this goes. Synn usually very good about being patient on their defense, but that might just mean that Claud can actually take more turns. But right here in the corner, great spot dodge. That's a good punish.
Yeah, that's perfect spacing, not only to react to the ult fireball, spot dodge it, get the punish, and a full conversion to boot.
Fortunately, doesn't have Dragon back quite yet. Great shimmy right there after the jump. Oh my goodness, I didn't think you'd have enough time for that. Very nice.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, I like that. Using the LDP just to get it around the fireball. Get in. Get over to this corner. Back throw, though. Takes them out. A little unfortunate. Now, Claud has an opportunity in this mid-screen, but Synn is not really giving this up. There he goes. Good few hits. Back to this corner. Good trade. Claud still has to make up a large life difference, though. Can he really do? That's a good cross-up, and Synn should be able to take the game right here. There we go. Game number 1 going over to Synn. Let's see if they can just finish this out and get on to that 7-0 placement.
Dragon Fire blocked, but Claud ready to press.
All gonna be on Claud to really get some damage going. This is one good way of doing it, using the U boot. Great corner carry too. You'd love seeing it.
Great on Synn there for not biting into the 5H spacing trap. It's a very tempting thing to press on Gran when he's that far away, but you gotta remember, far H is quite a good button.
Yeah, for sure. Now they're looking really low life in this corner right here. Has to find their way out, try to press something, but he still finds this Raging Strike. He's a little bit more, blocks out the DP, good punish. Very, very nice for Claud.
I'm unsure why Synn went for ultimate DP there. Claud was not going to get chipped out, even if there wasn't a single spot dodge to be found.
If they got hit, it would have given Synn the round. And in this situation, when you're already up a game and there wasn't any rounds on board, you could afford the risk. But, yeah, not working out the best. That's really good, though, and that's another great one. Great throw bait. Getting over to this corner.
Running up the electric carpet, but too late. Cannot enforce the meaty to come after. Then just casual Raging Strike confirmed. Looking more like a Season 1 confirmed there. We're on set point.
Claud, I don't think they were ready for the range on Zoe's 2M. That 2M is honestly really, really far range. So if you're not ready for it, you can get caught during your own pressure.
Dust loops.
Good hit, has the meter. I think we're just gonna spend it here, try to take as much damage as possible. There we go. Down to 1 BP. Or not, down 1 BP, but still looking alive. One more throw. We'll be able to take it though.
Yeah, especially since Zoe does have a lot of good ways to chip you down to where that throw will be lethal, or at least at the very not put you to chip point.
Kick gets a little charge as well. Not at level 1, but unfortunately Synn's gonna catch with that 6XL. Gonna be taking this set, possibly getting out the belt. Risked a lot of that. You know, another person who is very, very welcome to the risk is Inspector. If I remember correctly, they say hesitation is death. So, let's see. Will they hesitate in the face of Insurgent, or will they just blaze on through with this Percival?
Insurgent is definitely one of those players who has just always a great command of spacing. And Inspector, after victory, is likely going to be off the back of both U-Carpet and just bulldozing through any spacing traps and gaps that Insurgent is going to try and leave.
Red Rat Race once again on in this mid screen. Let's see. Good spot dodge, just needs a little bit more. Inspector has to get their game plan started. There's the green Rat Race, getting the throw, gonna be doing a little bit extra damage.
There is Q skill available for Inspector. Gonna set down the carpet and immediately slash at the toes.
Normally, a lot of Percival players will set down that carpet and just be fine sitting behind it, possibly go and look for some extra stacks, but Inspector, the moment they place down that carpet, they're going back in.
I mean, someone like Eustace doesn't really have to advance into the carpet. You've got shots to go through, you've got the orbs, you've got Rat Race, plenty of things to use. You know your U-Carpet's a nice neutral controlling tool, but it doesn't stop me at all.
Telling the Inspector they have to make the play, they have to go in. Finds a good hit, but unfortunately, the slow kill will be taking the round. Round 3.
Risky jump in there. However, Insurgent getting hit. There's an even riskier DP that is ready to be punished.
And like we said, Inspector want to really take these risks. It doesn't always mean it works out for them. time the UDP does work out. Great back throw. This is actually a really good spot. Unfortunately, the blue rat race is going to allow Insurgent a way to get in.
Throw, going to get that confirmed thanks to Rat Race in game number 1 for Insurgent.
My goodness. There was quite a few different baits to try to get Inspector to press, and once they didn't press on either of them, Insurgent just took that chance, just going for that throw, knew that the red rat race would pop, giving them the full combo. I love the awareness there. Corner, low throw, me trying to work out. There's a throw. What a clash! Insurgent still working out pretty well in this corner.
Gets a hit, not a confirm. Just has to take knockdown into loop this pressure. Same thing again. That's massive confirm there from Inspector. Going to get out of the corner. Have quite a lot of stacks online too.
On the throw. Still just needs to get a little bit more for both players. DP, this is actually going to be looking pretty nice for Inspector if they can just find one last hit. There's the super. Can you just bot dodge it? Yes, you can. There we go. Inspector should be able to finish this out right here.
Missed the chance to give us the U-stab ender. But hey, it was a lot simpler of a route for Inspector just to take the BNB and kill. And I don't blame you whatsoever for it.
Especially when you're playing someone like Insurgent, this is not a player that you can take those risks. Rat race is on, get the plus frames. Good throw tech. Love it. Knows the tech to get that punish right there, and Inspector, again, a little bit more. Eating a lot of that chip damage just from standing in the flame carpet. Oh, what a whip punish.
And you flame carpet Inspector going to tie the set count.
You know, I never for a moment did I think that this match wasn't going to go to a game 3.
Believe in victory.
Like,
Battle 1.
it almost felt like inevitable, you know?
Speaking of inevitabilities, Inspector back corners. Really felt like most of the set has been played with Inspector's back through this corner.
When they find a good way out back into this mid screen, they find some pretty good damage whenever they do. Let's see if they can keep it up. Yeah, already the life lead back on Inspector's side. The flame carpet, look at that. So much extra dot damage. Even though Insurgent had the pressure for so long, lost even more life, and this is going to be able to kill right here. Goodness, Inspector. They looked like they were on the back foot the majority of that round, but the extra damage that they were getting was honestly amazing to see.
Oh, absolutely. Blocks the Brave counter. Has to give up the turn. Especially with Rat Race applied. You gotta be careful. The unblockable came out. Insurgent ready for that high jump.
A nice hit with the flame carpet. Still though, Inspector wants to find their way in. Not gotten much damage off. Possibly looking for a DP point here. Gets frame trapped though. Looking really good for Insurgent. I don't think they can quite finish it off, but this is going to be one more hit here.
Definitely incentivized. Trying to get the throw bait, but Inspector finding a 2L mash of all things to flip the script.
Chipper's going to be available here. Catches the backdash, trying to get another throw bait. Eventually, the 2L can be working out for Insurgent. We're going on to final game, final round.
More can't air stall on Insurgent, ready with a 2H.
That's one of the nice things about Eustace as well. Even if you miss the first 2H, you have a second follow-up there. My goodness, look at this damage as well. Now with the red rat race, gets around the Raging Strike. And that should be a kill. Insurgent playing so well in this final round. They're going to be taking the set 2-1.
Insurgent
Versus NorseFTX. It's going to be Zeta versus Ferry. This is not a common matchup.
Yeah, I mean, we have quite a few fairies here. We have Iago, we have So Cute Boss, we have Norse on the screen. There's fewer Zetas in the wild 2-1, looking to show off what this character can do.
Yeah, generally, Zeta, even though considered probably one of the best characters, is very under-rep. Partly because the character's a little on the hard side.
I mean, and she also just has a lot of unconventional buttons. Like, you wouldn't think her armored move Rhapsody would be as good as it is for Zeta, and but it kind of just defines her defense.
But at the same time, situations like that can happen, where if you don't hold your Rhapsody, it can also lead to really bad things. So you also have to really get a good vibe on the person you're fighting.
2-1 is finding a lot of trouble to get in.
Yeah. A little unexpected as well. I feel like Zeta would normally have a decent time getting in on Ferry, partly because of how different the air mobility can be for Zeta, and partly because of her laser just acting really nicely as a projectile to kind of stop Ferry from pressing buttons too far.
Ult laser, especially for Zeta, is really, really strong. Not only because it is a full screen projectile, but it also has a very large low hitbox too on the ground. So it can kind of cover all of Ferry's options that she would use to counter poke with.
There we go, finds their hit. Should be able to close it out right here pretty easily.
Once Zeta gets going, it is very hard to stop her. And we haven't even seen 2-1 pull out the pogo mix yet.
Battle 3. Engage.
They'll kind of use the Arvis just to get closer in. Try to go for the laser as well. Norse being the one that's going in the air a little bit more. Nice. Sets down the GG. But a lot of space has been made. No attempt for anti-airs except there. Nice catch with the Beppo.
Trying to catch, Norse pressing a button, 2-1, safely whiffing, but cannot get an immediate hit into SBA. Not going to find a confirm into the ball, but that just gives Norse more time to set up the optimal spacing.
Using the Brave counter as well, just to kind of stop 2-1 from getting too close. Nice button test. There we go. That's what we wanted to see for 2-1. Not going to be going for the ultimate Arvest, but here we go with the throw bait. Drops the combo once again, gets another one. Should be pretty nice. Should be able to build 100 meters, so I think they can go for the kill here.
Oh, it's going to be very, very close. Yeah, no, never mind. That's not close at all. What am I talking about? There's no break points left.
Yeah. I mean, Ferry a little bit lower on health, 0 BP, and Zeta SSBA can do quite a grip of damage. It's going to be 2-1 taking game number 1. Let's see if they can continue on like that, or if Norse will slow the game down even more than we were seeing before. I feel like they were doing pretty well already with their spacing. Just didn't really get too many setups or actual opportunities to kind of get some extra damage going, you know?
Oh, yeah. And I think that was going to be both players' main path to victory. It's just getting those consistent confirms going. And I think 2-1 was listening because these are just devastating advancements. Norse already down to 40% life and down 2 BP.
Ooh, and a great anti-air right there as well. Love to see it. So now 2-1, currently sitting on set point. It's now completely on Norse. What a punish right there using the 2M.
Norse being able to lock 2-1 into a little longer of a block string than normal, but not long enough to stop 2-1 from taking the advantage right back.
Getting caught. No stone hat right there to get out of the corner. Try to go for a roll. That's not what you want to see there. Shouldn't be enough
Norse
to kill, but this is a lot of damage.
It's going to be in a spot where you have to guess for the set, actually. You cannot afford to lose any interactions here.
There you go. That's pretty good right here. Should be able to get a setup right here for GG. No, not quite.
All 2-1 has to do is keep patient, finds the spear thrust from the air. One of North America's most recognizable Charlottas, and then Asto, who you'd remember from the very first set of the stream, back up on screen for your viewing enjoyment.
Now, seeing Asto again is going to be pretty nice. We saw before was pretty good at calming themselves down and just, you know, adapting. But HeroRookie is currently one of my favorite players because, oh my goodness, how are they already, like, really
And the trade will seal round number 1. And Charlotta is a character you have to very quickly force to slow down and adapt to, or she is just going to keep on using noble strategy to mix your life away, and then her damage is also nothing to scoff at, especially on these 6/6H confirms.
Well, just some extra resets. Constantly have to worry about this. All try to go for a DP, but they use Charlotta ball. Oh my goodness, a perfect already. HeroRookie is taking game number 1 extremely fast.
Yeah. 23 seconds was all that round lasted.
Oh no.
That is not any time to adapt.
That's my main thing about Charlotta. I've actually said that this character is extremely good in the first to 2 because you are given so little time to adapt that you can't really expect to understand what the opponent wants to do. This character just runs you down so fast.
You really do have to have a lot of Charlotta knowledge just ingrained in you, ready to bust out on frame 1.
Hold on, can we go back and talk about that view noble strategy with punishing 2M? That was insane.
I like to forget about that.
It was so cool.
Oh no,
Vane's a
DP.
DP. Oh, with 50 meter as well. Are we gonna use it? I'll try to go for the 6/6H again. I swear, HeroRookie has pressed 6/6H in this set more times than I've ever seen 6/6H come from Charlotta, period. Oh my goodness.
I actually want to see someone do the stats of Zero Armor HeroRookie presses 6/6H more. It's probably close at this point.
Oh, in the back throw. Okay, Asto starting to take back the set a little bit, but my goodness, you cannot drop this round. You need to tie it up, but it's a little scary. Finally, DP does hit, gets the plus frames. Okay, Asto's looking a little bit better now.
Yeah, definitely has been able to slow down the round at least a little bit. However, the question is now, has it been too little too late?
At the very least, not taking that much damage. It was pretty scaled, but you can't really... You have to take a risk to press out against HeroRookie, but there's a really good point to do it. You're losing so much health. Goes for the SSBA. That's going to be pretty nice. be a lot of damage, but still have to close out the round.
Yeah. Had the buff on top of just raw SSBA. Oh no, that does not work how you want it to, HeroRookie. Asto gonna take a game.
Goodness. Very, very good job for Asto, calming down, slowing down the match a little bit, and just finding the points that HeroRookie is committing on. Like we're seeing, there's a lot of noble strategies that if Asto takes advantage of, HeroRookie might be gone in a second.
It's the grab at the end of it. That's really good adaptation from Asto. Saw the last time that Rekka was used. HeroRookie was content to sit there, let Perry get whiffed. And Asto's like, all right, bet, grab.
Grab here. Can he still get through? Ooh! HeroRookie still finds the round. It's again on set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Wow, HeroRookie walking back on round start. Not something I see very often.
Yeah. Usually, HeroRookie likes to be very aggressive. However, sometimes you just let your opponent get themselves into a punishable stance.
Once HeroRookie's playing a bit more defensive, and it actually seems to slightly be hurting them. Asto's getting a lot of these opportunities now. Great UDP.
Yeah, a little on the predictive side, but sometimes, you know, that's perfectly fine. It worked out for you.
Getting the Raging Strike doesn't spend the meter for it. And still, pretty good. Life is about even for both players. Taking out the response. Oh, UDP, that's not going to be good! HeroRookie finds the round, and that's going to be the game.
Usually a lot of characters.
I know those two names were pretty high up at the beginning, but have slowly fallen. So let's see. These matches, especially at this point, are really going to matter. They need to start going, and they need to get through fast. But it is interesting to see Tubbie, Zooey, and BLaggen on the A bell. We usually see just normal Belial, a very strong character, but Avatar is a character that really rides on heavy momentum.
Yeah. There's also, you know, because Avatar Belial not only is a lower health character, but does spend his health for his longer confirms and combos, there is quite a huge skill floor that's needed to play Avatar at a very high level. You can just put yourself into the danger zone.
Already we're seeing just how low life they are here. If they do put themselves in that SSBA range, that could actually mean a lot if they can build up that meter. Now, Chip is also available, finds the hit with that run-up. I can't believe it. I would have expected a DP to come through for Tubbie. This is a lot of damage, and they have SSBA back.
Yeah. This is guaranteed death. Tubbie could have had 20% more life and still would have been dead.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. That is one of the biggest things about Abel. How much damage you can get for any small hit. I think that was a close L starter as well. Yeah, that was pretty good damage, you know.
Got a 6-6L. Definitely worth some life investment here if you're BLaggen. Just get Tubbie to one more confirm. There it is. Now is Exodia, as it were. One hit will spell death.
Just has to find that hit. 2M, not going to be quite it. There we go. It's a little bit more, unfortunately, not enough. Now going to be available, goes to the SSBA, and that should just whiff. There we go.
Yeah.
BLaggen finding game number 1. As mentioned, that's the momentum of Avatar. That match went by pretty fast.
Believe in victory.
I mean, that's just the Avatar Belial lifestyle. You either win fast or you lose fast. Either way, you're getting through games like they're nothing.
Exactly. There we go. They're gonna be using the BC, does not want to hold the plus frames of that HDP. Oh, no confirm there. What a match.
Got a hit. That's a good confirm for Tubbie here. Definitely drain life. Gotta be careful about putting Avatar Belial to below 30% without killing, because now comes the frame 1 command grab. Tubbie doesn't have to worry. Death.
I do like that, as you're mentioning. Putting Belial into SSBA range, not something you want to do, so I do really like just taking your chances, going for an extra reset, and hopefully taking out half their health.
Catches the backdash.
That's one of the things. Belial has one of the better backdashes in this game, so they often try to use it as much as possible so you can catch with those new fireballs, but my goodness, that the corner carry and the damage because you're crouching. Be enough to kill, but throw should be enough here.
BC, Tubbie realizing, yeah, that last brave point's not going to save me at all. Might as well get the turn back.
Trying to use the dragon to fight this zoning war. It's not going to work out forever, and there we go with the feathers. BLaggen currently on set point.
3. Engage.
The guy picks the plus frame. Gets around.
Feathers.
Yeah, the feathers, they cover a large amount of distance, both on the ground and in the air, so you can't really get around them too easily without like a spot dodge or something.
Nice spot dodge on the U-Dragon, but its value for Zooey usually comes in the fact of some guaranteed Dragon meter recharge.
Spot dodge right there. Ooh, that was a risky LDP, but no punish.
Trip is a factor here. Avatar Belial has quite a lot of projectiles to keep throwing and finds a 2M. BLaggen taking the whole set 2-0.
What I was expecting, having 2 Vanes on stream is not common.
Okay, where's Aki? We need you.
Here we go. We do have Versusia as well. Another fairly strong character. However, not the most rep.
Yeah, starting to get a little more rep. Players like Vermilion, Suki, who's in the chat actually right now, Ringtext, starting to give this character a lot more visibility. Even Gamera is pulling out Versusia from time to time, too.
Yeah, and I think that does go to show that this character has some really good strengths that a lot of players are looking at, but you just need a little bit more testing with it. Man, so far, Proteus, he's just working this match. Already taking game, or round number 1. So, pretty nice. I really do like Proteus's work with that space and just kind of sitting at the perfect range for that axe swing. However, kind of moving over to the corner here for Ringtext. Great with punish right there. And the BC on the close heavy. Doesn't do it this time. He'll just find the way out.
Nice. Gets the ult DP. Ringtext and the overhead as well. It's such a hard overhead to react to properly, especially with all the visual noise that Versusia can bring with her.
The dash is very awkward for a lot of people to see because it has that very weird acceleration point. Life is looking really low right here for both players. Ringtext does have full meter. Could use it if they want. It just runs up for that throw. Once again, that awkward acceleration, Proteus was probably not expecting him to go for that throw, considering how far they were.
Awkward acceleration is definitely one of the key standout features of Versusia, but it works both ways. Awkward for the Versusia player sometimes, but it can be even more awkward as a defender.
Whipping too many buttons, and Proteus is going to be taking that opportunity to get back out. Ooh, whiff throw. Unfortunate, but even still, feeling good in this mid-screen. What a projectile trade. Proteus with a slight life lead. Just needs a little bit more. There we go. Wild Beach should be able to close it out right here. There we go.
Just keeping it simple. A Raging Strike, Raging Chain.
Battle 1.
Proteus getting to move on to fight another game, this time with advantage.
Looking pretty nice. Getting around the pillar using the axe swing. That's pretty nice too. Look at this. This damage is looking pretty good. Gets the U axe swing as well just to get the knockdown. Mash out. A little risky considering Versusia's all normals are still a little bit on the slower side.
And that should be another round win for Proteus. Never mind, the combo limit comes to smite me. But a 2M is all Proteus needs.
Battle 2.
Goodness. Now sitting on set point. Let's see if they can close it out. But Ringtext will change up their game plan. Good block right there. Flash? Oh, and the big counter hit with the close heavy. This is going to be so much damage as well. Going to the SBA. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit left there.
2+ on the throw. Ringtext was not able to take advantage. And try to get a far Raging Strike just a little outside of the range. No big deal to Proteus though. Gets a 6 itself, gets the throw attack and the hit that comes after. Proteus will win the set 2-0 set of the latter portion on stream. Claud, and Plat, our first 2B of the night actually.
Gosh, it's weird to think that that's the first 2B. But yeah.
Where's Yoru Sensei when you need?
Possibly winning another bracket elsewhere, you know. Doing what they usually do. Right now, Plat, for the most part, had Claud in the corner, but at the moment, my goodness, finding their way out, going with that SBA and getting the kill pretty fast.
That's just how 2B functions. You give her an inch, and she's gonna take your health bar.
I mean, this is a literal character that takes a mile. Have you seen those normals?
True. That far age gives me nightmares still. Actually, the far M is the button that gives me the most nightmares. That far age. Ooh, close.
Honestly, to me, it's that JH. That JH terrifies me.
Shout out to 2B for keeping Nimi Nightmare stonks alive.
Okay, already getting the Raging Strike. Trying to get as much corner carry as possible.
Nice tech. And wow, doesn't opt to try and press any advantage there off of the 5U pair.
I think Gran's 2M actually has fairly low recovery, so it wouldn't have really done much. Possibly just wanted to take the spacing, and honestly, didn't really matter too much. They still took the round and take the game.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
That was a good jump to get around the plus frames. There we go with the 5U over to this corner, but good mash and good spot dodge to get around the baseball swing.
Yeah. That was a really nice call, and charging up that 5U a little more. Currently at level 1, wants to get to level 2. There it is. Immediately spends it, and oh no, that boot is not safe.
Man, our Claud already got so much of the damage out. Looking pretty good. Just needs to finish it out. The sweep comes through. DP. One of the nice things, it hits forward enough. Oh, great reaction right there.
Didn't animate though. That's wild.
A little surprised because it seemed like it would have been close enough.
Like, I'm used to Siegfried SSBA like having very short animation range, but I didn't realize 2B had even, but I was like even shorter.
Yeah, because of that, it didn't even get that much damage either. It didn't even take away the diamonds.
Well, had the 5L hit, but wasn't ready to just go straight into auto combo, and it does not end up mattering. Bot will just find the second hit needed.
Battle 2. Engage.
Now sitting on set point. Okay, I'm used to seeing 2B's buttons cross up that far away. I wasn't expecting Gran to do it.
Sometimes Gran just gotta show you why he's the protagonist.
Exactly. Nice way to get around the fireball and the boot. And still, actually find a hit here. There it is. Not gonna have enough to build up the meter, but still, one more good hit should be able to do it.
Oh, nice DP. And out the orbs of Chip.
Oh, and there we go with the L Gatling. Plat gonna be taking
Quick games. Plenty of time to adapt and show off the best of what they can do.
What an amp here already. There we go into this corner. Dragalia already making quick work right here.
Got the flip. Nothing trying to throw Dragalia. It's not gonna work out.
A little bit more, no anti-air right there, but what a 2H! I was already expecting the flip, and so pressing that 2H made sense. Sees the Raging Strike as well, just after waiting it out. Okay. Nothing. We'll be able to build the meter. Unfortunately, doesn't continue the combo. Just needs a little bit more time to go for another grab.
That's super unfortunate. Both Dragalia and Nothing this round had Raging Strike into close age whiffs. It turned out Dragalia had the life total to tank the punish that came after.
I can't believe that M-set's not actually still anti-aired right there. A great anti-air once again. In this corner, getting around the BC. 6XL on the Lariat.
Oh my god. 4 5Ls? Dragalia's looking more like a Lance player than an ARM one.
Oh, there's the SBA on the headbutt to close out the game. Now that we are in our top 8, games will be first to 3. So there is a good amount of time for adaptation. But Dragalia honestly took that game pretty dang fast.
Yeah, definitely found a lot of pretty strong buttons to get through Nothing. A lot of good starters and good confirms to boot.
Great roll into the SPD. Hopefully get the game started. Dragalia not afraid to get out of these plus frames or the headbutts.
Zeta is very, very good in this matchup, being that it's one of the few matchups where Zeta being a strike as opposed to a true projectile actually helps her. But that cost comes with a whiff recovery of 35 frames. Goodness,
both players looking at so little BP. Anti-airs with the SBA. A little risky to do that because you're never sure if they're gonna land first or not, but Dragalia, no fear right there.
Oh, tried to get for a fancy confirm after that. Anti-air could not find it. It's just gonna keep getting additional hits here and there, cutting away at Nothing's health.
This all the way to the corner. throw range on that SPD. Looking really nice. Gets it again. Now, this is a risky position. Almost anything will do it here.
DC and uses U-Transient just to get the knockdown, escape the corner.
He still has the life lead, but I mean, I can change really fast. There's a throw. Still with the life lead, but has to make a move. Can't constantly eat the chip, and here we go. Dragalia finishing it out with the SSBA in game number 2.
Nothing. Opting not to pull out the pocket Charlotta, keeping steady with Ladiva.
Makes sense. Continue on with the main, who you're prepared and ready for, you know?
Nice jump back once. Just avoid letting nothing get anything started.
Wow, what a 2H. A little bit extra. Oh my goodness. These flips just bouncing off of everything, working out so well for Dragalia. Here we go. There's one SPD. Just get off. Try to roll in, probably expecting Setsuna this time. Instead, it's gonna lead to their death.
Now at a set point, you know, I said there wasn't going to be any quick games, and Dragalia took that personally.
Seems to be the case. Once again, get over to this corner. Here we go.
EX Kyoko whiffing, nothing, ready for the punish.
I like that idea to go with the throw. Here we go with the SBA reversal. All the way to the corner. Here we go. Once again, BC gets off.
The war has been... No, doesn't go for the full route to try and get the BP back. Has to hold the pressure, gets clipped, jumping.
Just like we saw before, Dragalia's ready with that SBA on the headbutts. And now that there's also chip range, however, gets counter hit by the Lariat, and that's going to be nothing. Taking a round.
It looks like Dragalia went for a DP, but may have just been pressing the wrong direction, got EX Transient instead. Tragic, especially because just continuing to crouch there would have still let Dragalia punish Lariat.
Oh, wild DP right here. And building up a good amount of meter as well. Now that nothing has 100 meter, could go for a risky SBA play. If anything, you just really have to sit here for a while. And Lariat's going to allow them to get back in if they need to. 0 BP for Dragalia. Now, if you Lariat comes through, they don't have any Brave counters to get around the guard crush.
Another SBA ripping away Nothing's last Brave point. And now no one has Brave points.
A little risky there. Are you close enough? They were!
And that'll be 1-2, on the board.
And, you know, it seems like Nothing just said, you know what? You're not going to let my friend become a liar. There are no quick games here.
Catches the roll with the Kyoka at the end of it. DC war going on. Nothing still has the Brave point lead.
Still just having to sit here in this corner. Finally gets caught. With that SBA, should be able to close it out. No, never mind. Drops the combo. Still have to watch out about using so many of these 6XLs. Eventually, the SBA will be coming through. We've seen Dragalia use that SBA as a reversal a few times already. So, I kind of know that's on the table there.
Absolutely. It's not an option that, you know, you see Narmaya's use often because he has a DP. So you're like, surely they'll pick the meterless reversal option, right? And not spend all their meter on a reversal.
But that just makes it even harder to predict. Look at this, all the way to the other side. Now at this corner here, gotta worry about that strike throw. There's the DP.
Good on nothing for keeping a stalwart defense.
What a mash! That's really good. We're back to this corner, has the SBA. Nothing once again. Getting another round. Can they continue? Bring this to a final game? Or will Dragalia just finish it off right here?
Sniped with the L triple attack ender. Oh, DP. There we go. SPD. Can't get another one. The Brave counter says otherwise. Once again, Brave counter out. Dragalia has been really aggressive with these. Again, now down to the last one. 6XL beats the Lariat once again. It's going to be a good amount of damage. Goes into the SBA. It's not going to be enough to kill. Had to go for a little bit of a panic route there. Not kill on the route, but finds a throw for someone like Grimnir who can gain a ton of value landing a counter hit Brave counter.
For sure. But first, you have to deal with Grimnir. Honestly, still amazing character, really great normals, great fireball. With all the seals, mobility can really catch Ladiva off guard. Sitting in this corner, but great 2M right there for Gabagool. Should be able to take this over to the corner.
EP's immediately out though, does not want anything that Gaba is cooking up.
Ooh, once again with the U Lariat. There we go, back to this corner. No seals for you. There's the Brave counter.
What a throw, and Zane was pressing something after it.
Battle 2.
I wonder if they wanted to press a UDP and possibly didn't get the correct input, expecting a back throw or something.
Yeah, because forward throw will end up faster than you think.
There we go. Quite gets the opposite side, but it's a little reset. Can't set up the seal quite yet. There it is. Throw the grappler. That's always the best idea, but the scariest idea.
This should be a pretty simple kill route. Zane taking the round. Taking our first game to round 3.
Goodness, the effectiveness of just putting out that fireball is so nice. Just really allowing Zane to put these seals without almost any contention. Yeah, now we might see more of those headbutts just to kind of get through the tornado, but man, it's still, Zane's just doing really well, setting up these seals and getting hits like this.
Ladiva's 2H is not anywhere close to being big enough to snipe Zane, moving horizontally in the air. And this all is just a house that's crumbling down upon Gabagool.
Use Brave counter to get around the guard crush. Needs a little bit more. Chip is also available, and there it is. Man. I think one of the biggest things here for Zane is just seeing how often a lot of those seal dashes worked as cross-ups. We are now seeing that Gabagool is not holding the guard button.
Getting unblockable right there as well. And also Zane wisely recognizing, you know, Gaba's on chip point. We're spaced. I can set up seals. And you know what chips out? Gale Dash.
Look at this right now. Gonna be getting the awkward little safe jump mix. Still gets around. SBA through the tornado as well. Down to only 1 BP for Zane. Honestly, still really low on life.
Nice patience. And Zane getting caught pressing once again.
Yeah, just not really expecting that. Wonder if they're expecting maybe for Gaba to go for an SPD after their normal throw. Not sure what they're really thinking. Again, sets up the seals here. Ooh, with the throw, but no punish. This is big for Zane. Able to get over to this corner here.
Well, we'll get to set up seals at the very end, but the USPD coming out strong.
Put a great spot dodge on the headbutt. Cool, this is not looking good. That's a great spiral arrow. Finish this off using both the raging strikes. Raging chain doesn't quite finish right there. DP doesn't land, gets hit by the headbutt. Does Gabagool have an opportunity here? Chip is going to be available. Has to really watch out here. Cooldowns down, spiral arrow to go in. Zane picking up another round.
Yeah. It is very, very hard to keep yourself from getting chipped out by Grimnir. He has just so many ways to threaten long-range chips.
There's a lot of these fireballs, just, you know, a little bit of extra chip damage, while also forcing Gabagool to really have to go in if they want something. But Zane finally going in, possibly giving too many opportunities to Gaba here. Again, the seals, gets around the throw, unfortunately no punish.
Great RH.
With 100 meter as well. One more throw, should be able to do it right here. Tries to go for the throw bait, tries it again. Oh my goodness, this is a little awkward. Has to get out. Headbutt gets through. 5U!
Gaba, my goat! We saw Raw fight you land!
And the reset as well!
Gaba deserves this.
I can't believe it. That looked so awkward after the air command grab whiff. I mean, I would have pressed there too, but my goodness. Gaba. Tying it up now. That was so interesting to see. Oh, and the SPD reversal right there. Interesting. Okay, just walk up for the throw right there. 2H to catch. Probably Zane wanting to go for a seal dash. SPA just to go through the tornado once again.
Gets the anti-air on the way down. Gaba's momentum has been established.
I mean, Gabagool doing really well catching Zane on these really unexpected points and just making it work there. Once again, 668, making it really unexpected. You haven't really seen the 668 before, so Zane, if they're not ready for it, just can really get hit hard. Already sitting at half health. Does have a lot of meter to work with.
With the 66L, tries to press afterwards, but that's a lot of recovery you have to go through. Vane ready to take advantage.
Lariat this time, gonna be working out, doing it again to just get over to this corner. Time limit does reach, but another press from Zane allows Gabagool to take game number 3, setting it up to 2-1. My goodness. things are kind of slipping out of hand for Zane right now. He's doing pretty well early on, but it seems like Gaba's getting some really good points and just catching places that Zane's just not ready for. He's not expecting that, you know, oh, this is going to be a little awkward reset point. Not expecting a random SPD as a reversal. He's really starting to catch Zane more and more off guard.
Absolutely. And oh my, what a press. You know, I forgot about it until Iago pointed it out. Gaba hasn't brave countered this entire time.
How do you do that on the view?
How do you do that in Rising? In general, there's so much pressure where it's just not only tempting to brave counter, but it's just the answer's so much easier.
Very true, but as well with... Oh, what an
Who needs
get the hit again?
Who needs brave counter when we have Ladiva SBA?
Yeah, the main thing is, as well, brave counter is actually a big point to Ladiva's plan. One counter hit brave counter is a hard knockdown, and that's exactly what every grappler wants to hear. Get the hard knockdown, that's when they can get their strike throw going even faster. So saying that you're not going for brave counters, it's like, oh, you're making it a little bit harder on yourself.
And this is terrifying. We have Zane in the install. You are really not going to be challenging him very often.
You were saying, we challenged so fast, and we're still challenging. Over in this corner, unfortunately drops the combo with the Raging Strike as well. Try to finish it off. There's the U headbutt. Time is slowly ticking down on the install, but it doesn't really matter. We still get a lot of uses. Once again, use. Just go for the U headbutt.
It almost worked again.
Nearly.
Please, Gaba, I need another 5U in my life.
Spiral arrow, nice punish. There is 50 meter. We could see a UDP, but what a land into throw for Zane. Zane has an opportunity to make this go to final game right here.
Gaba has anything to say about it. Zane's run will end here. Blocks the tech, goes wild, and got hit on the crouching just barely too.
Yeah, that is one of the things. Ladiva is a taller character, so can get hit by those really awkward hitbox, hurtbox interactions. Try to go for a throw bait, but Gabagool is feeling fine on it. Here we go. Be able to take them to the other corner. At least close.
Another SPD. This is corner. The buff has been applied.
This is looking good for Zane right here. To be able to get a good amount of damage.
Close to a kill. Close to a chip out kill, which is the more important thing.
Especially for Grimnir versus Ladiva. Gets around the SPA. And there we go. Zane ties it up to a piece. Going to the final game.
Believe in victory. Battle.
And I see Dirter in chat just, you know, wiping off the sweat from their brows. Whew, I thought my goal was about to lose up.
Was about to be Grimnir-less again in a bracket. Oh god, Gabagool standing.
Nice tech on that throw. Ooh, no DP in between the headbutts. It's pushed out so far. Larry going through on the seal setup.
Vane thinking it was safe to set up seals after you fireball. Not against Gaba. No.
Oh, Gaba. Gaba, you are insane, and I love it. I love seeing these little odd points to go for like the SPAs. Because the invuln allows you to go through a lot of that stuff. A lot of people are wanting to mash since they think they're going to go for the command grab. Doesn't work out.
Vane does have the seal set up. Wait, Gabagool with 2H. It's off to the races.
Sets up the seals. Can we get the infamous mix? And there we go. That was the overhead. It's going to be slightly less damage, but even still, just getting the mix was nice. But what a wake-up mash!
The fearlessness of Gaba right now. No!
No way.
There's no way. Surely not. This is how it ends. And the people's elbow for Gabagool to take the set 3.
Here we go. Going into our winners semis, we're going to be having Iago versus Insurgent. A battle of two zoners that also can play really well up close. And I know Iago, in the times that I've seen them play this matchup, actually prefers being the aggressor. And he can play it fairly well. We probably will see at some point.
We saw this set happen in Kirby's Dreamland earlier this week. Insurgent was able to find wins of 3-0 and then 3-2 in Gran. So it's going to be up to Iago to have a comeback.
But I mean, if there's anyone that can do it, I do believe in Iago. This player has been known for taking really odd matchups and just kind of putting them on their head. Really being able to run through it all, but wow! I like the CQC just get around the orb activation, but what a confirm right there for Iago.
Insurgent is really good about sliding underneath the Super Ball, but also Zane, welcome and thanks for the raid. Welcome in everybody. Good run to Zane tonight. Got more great sets on the way. Iago is up on the round count versus Insurgent, and our wonderful Tio let us know Iago beat Insurgent in the latter portion of tonight.
Wow. Very, very nice. But that was in first to 2. Right now, we are at that first to 3 point. There is going to be a lot of games to be considered. Goodness, just trying to chase down the swing right there. Still, Insurgent. Such a big life lead. Doesn't really have to worry about it too much, but the SSBA going to be going through the fireball. Not close enough for the full cinematic, so not even getting rid of the BP.
GG not able to land in time. Iago is in danger of being shipped out. There is a U skill on lock, and the U orbs will clean out the round.
Battle 3. Engage.
U orbs, I mean, probably one of the best U skills there is, and probably second best, if not the best one that Eustace has.
For, you know, as Eustace's kit as a whole, you know, kind of seems a little on the less powerful side in comparison to a lot of the Rising casts, but his U skills are definitely up there with some of the stronger ones.
And look at this, now we got the orb coming through. Iago's wanting to make their way in. Oh no, Insurgent finds their way inside the orb. And oh, the reset with the instant overhead. Iago can't quite finish it out, but just needs a little bit more. Chip will also be a factor here.
Oh, saw a button being pressed, and Insurgent was like, that's my time.
Great job right there, but still, Chip is going to be a factor here. Sets out the GG. Oh, and gets the instant overhead as well. Iago takes game number 1. That was only game number 1?
Yeah, that was only game number 1. We are watching two zoners fight.
Dang. You know what? I respect it. I was just not ready for that idea as well. Insurgent going back to the room, possibly just needing a moment to take a drink, because after that, I mean, I'd be sweating. I'm not going to lie. That was only game number 1.
Also, potentially change up a stage, change up some music. Anything you need, you know, taking even at minimum, like you said, just a small little breath, a small little drink can change how the set goes for you, just magically, it seems.
The amount of projectiles just going through on screen right now. Someone who really kept through. Still though, Iago, the one with the life lead, doing even more damage. CPC trying to get through things. DC actually goes wide. Man, they're just not really getting their way in here.
The orb being sent out and GG there, and that is just getting caught into everything's in your face.
Battle 2.
You couldn't even see, like, you couldn't see Ferry in that situation either because she was in the orb. Nice dodge on the red rat race. What a backdash! Not gonna be getting any form of anti-air on that jump back, but man, Iago, even though there's the one closer to the corner, is still the one with the life lead for now.
Oh, nice JL stop in the dive kick that Iago has been fond of representing. Oh my gosh, rat race.
And you get the conversion off that? Surgeon, you're sick.
Surgeon is a little goated with it.
Oh, but look at this from Iago, getting the side top as well. Into the 2U, really good starter right here. Safe jump. I can just, yeah, afford to back away a good amount. Also get some of that extra chip damage. I don't think the JL will kill, but maybe here. And they go for it. Iago already up. Another game. You gotta think. If you're Insurgent, what more can you really do in this situation? You'd think with how the game starts off as well, like Insurgent feels like they have so much control because of how many fireballs they can shoot out so fast, but yet they kind of lose the life race really easily.
Iago has just been on top of getting these conversions that do mean something significant in terms of damage. And just as I say that, Insurgent just gets a significant combo and some looping pressure to boot too. Look at that life.
My goodness, what a change from Insurgent. Before we saw round start, kind of throw a few more fireballs, just zone out for a bit, get a lot more chip damage. That time, rush in as fast as humanly possible, get over to this corner, stay here. I'm liking this already from Insurgent, and it's working out really well.
Yeah, it is certainly working out beautiful. Iago already underneath 50%. That's like a massive counter hit.
My goodness, the start of that pressure, the gaps that Insurgent was making were so big that it's like, okay, at some point, Iago has to press. Because they're not just going to let Insurgent just retake their turn. That's the moment that you catch them. That's when you get the game. Great changes from Insurgent right there.
Iago might be fighting from the corner, but uses the side switch to beautiful effect.
And as well, getting the hard read on that Brave counter, doing really well here. And now can just reset that space and once again force Insurgent to go in. What a clash on the projectiles right there. This could be really big for Insurgent. Fortunately, the DP comes through.
Brave counter, send out GG to hold down the neutral.
There's no way that works, right? That's too far, right? Okay. I love to see it. It's great.
Gaspont doesn't have a hitbox during the full whip link, so someone like Eustace's SBA can just get past it and into a hurt box fast enough.
0 BP for Iago. Chip is adding up. It's a little bit more. Okay, I like the idea with the roll into DP. Most people would press there, or at least go for throw. Surgeon was waiting. Gets that kill. Just needs one more round to tie this up right here.
GG sent out in the back. Could not hit Insurgent into the activated GG. A little less damage there.
We'll try to go for UGG. Not working out. Insurgent down to 1 BP, but gets this really big throw. Look at this. So much extra damage. From correctly, throw still doesn't have any amount of scaling on combos. So it just does a ton, and there we go. Insurgent ties it up 2 apiece. Wow. What a big turnaround for Insurgent right here. These are truly the matches where first to 3 matters, and now we are going to see just how far this really goes now.
If you think about it, Iago was up 2-0. But because we are in that first to 3, Insurgent's been given the opportunity to start making this comeback. It's a confirm, and after the solar flare goes for a throw.
Look at this. Now already trying to set up a little wall right there. Iago just really minding their space. Great U Lasso, gonna get them knocked down and afford to run in at least a little bit. A little bit more goes through with the SBA. Unfortunately, GG holds it down.
Yeah. Good old UGG, not gonna let you pass. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I love it. My go. GG could be an entire character by itself, and I would still play it. Nice smash out for Iago. Maybe getting a side swap after the 2-1-4U.
Able to avoid most of the U skill. Gets caught by the slide. No respect. Iago, though. No brave point to the name. The damage is going to be swift if you let Insurgent get another SBA going.
So far, doing really well, keeping their spacing. Insurgent knows not to press on SBA there. Have to really be worried about throwing out any form of lasso here. Right now, the mix is going to be coming through. Chip is also going to be a factor at some point. Try to press an Insurgent. Ties it up. We're going to final game, final round.
Yeah, that could not be U236 214U that Iago wanted. That was most likely a ultimate Beppo that just did not come out properly, and tragically for Iago. But a back throw is not tragic. Wake up 5L absolutely is.
Can't believe it. Usually after the back throw, you have a true moment to go into GG. What a match right there. Rat race to confirm. Seems like that's going to be good. And Insurgent closes it out, going 3-2 against Iago.
Sprite to bring out. I know Sprite's been working on it recently, though.
So, you know, when you mentioned about bringing out characters like Belial, Lucilius, Catalina, there was a part of me that also said, you know, Synn plays this game a ton as well, has a lot of matchup knowledge, and especially against characters like that are very popular, you might want to go to one of your lesser played characters. Zeta, while being incredibly strong, is once again not as played. So this could be a little bit of a matchup knowledge check that might just work out really well for Sprite.
You know what? If it doesn't work, we've got 2 potential character swaps that Sprite can try and rotate that barrel, as I like to call it. Similar to Usagi over in the EU sphere, who has a bunch of characters to rotate through if need be.
Very true. Oh. Okay. Don't know if Zeta's one of the characters that gets a punish off of that 66H from Zooey. Try to press right here. There's no dragon for Synn right now, and Sprite also going to be getting a good hit here. Can they go into the 50-50? Okay, yep. Just bait out the throw with that Granblue shimmy. And this is going to be a good amount of damage into the SBA. Can you kill? I think you can. There we go.
Hey, Jatsu, there's a route for you right there.
Take some notes. Okay, actually does get a punish using the Far Light. That is one of the nice things about Zooey. Her Far Light has some really good range on it. Look at that. Great conversion. Again, knockdown. Ooh, goes low. Great block from Synn.
Very, very good diligence there not to let a DP fly.
A lot of those situations are still safe. Oh, and there's the fuzzy as well. There's a ton of damage once again. Does it again. With throw. Sprite taking game number 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Goodness.
Engage.
I'm now just wondering just how well they can keep it up. Synn is a player who can adapt really fast and get a lot of data on people. I would not be surprised if things changed up in this moment, as we already see Synn on the aggressive. Just keeps going, another throw, and that's perfect for Synn.
Great stuff. Synn answering right back to Sprite.
668 working out this time. Gonna be getting over to this corner. As we saw the last time Synn had the corner, you'd be a little scared if you're Synn.
Now Synn is just, he keeps on showing the mastery of this corner, but you, Rhapsody, will change score as Synn uses a Brave counter, and Sprite's Brave counter whiffs.
Yeah, the pushback from the Dragon Flame really does help, and that's an SBA on the Rhapsody! How fast was this one game?
Much faster than game 1, that's for sure.
Believe in victory.
I cannot believe. You know, I said that like Synn adapts really fast. I didn't mean that fast. Like I expected at least like another like half a minute, bro. Like what?
Yeah, we thought maybe it would go to round 3 of game 2 in order for Synn to really show the adaptations, but this is just proof of why Synn had a 10-0 record coming out of that ladder.
Through there. Look at this once again. Good punish on the 668. Get the good amount here. Knockdown. What's it gonna be? Nice BC on the Pogo. However, another good hit coming through from Sprite. And build up the meter, I think. Just a little bit less. Still. Oh, wait. And these two, they are answering back to back. No, I'm gonna win this. Nope, it's me. Nope, I got it. It's fine.
They are really just taking turns on every single part of this game.
Oh, seems like they're even taking turns with their drops. It's unfortunate there.
Nice! Was ready, but not for the third laser.
Another drop into a reset for Synn. There we go. Dragon Gauge seems almost full. One throw. Is it gonna be enough? This tech. It's around the DP. That's gonna be big. We do have SSBA for Sprite.
Couldn't get the most optimal starter here, but just saying it's not the most optimal starter doesn't mean Synn's not gonna be in a world of pain.
Doesn't have 50 meters, so they can't DP. Throw is available right here. It could also go high-low. There it is!
The Pogo! And Sprite is now up 2-1.
Battle 1. Engage.
Goodness. Again, super back and forth. There's the Rhapsody to get around the Spiral Slash. Did you like it? Corner. That's going to be good spot dodge, but don't really get too much out of it. The recovery on the Arvis actually allows Sprite to punish that spot dodge. cashing out.
Nice throw. Synn in a very precarious position. Brave counter gets you out of the corner. And you don't have the life to get put back into it.
Not sure what they wanted to do, but getting caught by the Arvis. Sprite now on set point.
Ready to press. Held Rhapsody long enough to get a hit on the Synn, not able to convert, and will take that in stride.
Catching the whip 668 as well. Let's see. That's gonna be pretty good. Gets back a lot of the Dragon Gauge, however, still not enough, I don't think. This is pretty big. Oh no! That's gonna be really unfortunate for Sprite. We're going into the SBA here. Synn has a really big opportunity. We'll probably set up some of the lightning. See how it goes.
Oh, the handshake!
Unfortunately, can't really get anything more, but finds it with the Dragon Flame. Synn, one round away from tying this back up. Sprite is still on the set point.
He's caught by the laser. Oh, the throw bait once again.
2H. Possibly watching out for the lightning. We haven't really seen too much of the air lightning from Synn yet. That's a punish.
-8 on that 668. It's gonna send Synn into a guess for the set situation. And there it is. Drop the combo. Oh, not like this.
There's no way. Synn can bring it back. They have an opportunity. Doesn't believe in that one as well. With no Dragon Meter. Chip is also going to be available, but that's a good hit for Synn. Can go into the SSBA. Hold onto the meter. Still has opportunities here. Chip is now fully available. Goes for the SSBA on the Arvis.
Don't let the climaxing fool you. We still have one more interaction.
Dragon Key is back as well. You have to watch out about the laser. Buzz catches with the Dragon's laser. The Rhapsody goes through, and the chip damage from Rhapsody is gonna close it out. Synn probably not
Explode you for it. Speaking of mistakes that lead to lots of damage, here we go. Dragalia and Iago already in the corner.
This is not going to be looking good for Iago in this corner. Finally has the 50 meter in case they want to BP out, but I mean, just have to make up so much time, so much life, but already getting started here.
Few transients out of the corner. Iago not a knower in the 5-8 U-flip.
What a hit confirm. What a confirm right there for Dragalia. Amazing work.
Battle 2.
Yeah, when Dragalia told me that works, my world opened. It was like a whole new world calling me Jasmine right here.
I mean, as well, it's like, that's round one. You just had that ready and known. It's like, no, I'm looking for this. Oh my goodness. How much more of those distractions might we see from Dragalia going through? Right now, Iago is probably going to be a little bit more wary about how they press their buttons. Never mind, they are not wary. They do not care. They will press.
Good reaction to the U-flip there. Even if you do have to use U-Beppo for it, that is a perfectly fine use of it.
For sure. UGG just to get some extra chip damage on both times. Not quite. Good jump out for Dragalia.
Finding the way in with the transient El Kyoko, but the instant overhead of Iago will take a round.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh. Okay, a little awkward right there. But oh my goodness as well, I now see Tuggernaut. Thank you for the donation to the match arena. We got an extra 50 in there. Now the pot is sitting at a nice 63. Wait a minute. Great hit from Dragalia. Builds up the meter. That's so much damage with just the 0 BP. Yeah. Dragalia taking game number 1 and seemingly doing really well in it.
Oh, what a far H.
Catching the backdash as well with the H Setsuna. Some decent damage, but not that bad. Comes through for Iago. Great 2, but yeah, unfortunate. Some of the combos are a little awkward when it comes to Ferry's 2H.
Very awkward interaction there between U-Transit and U-Beppo. But Iago, not dissuaded in the slightest, gets the instant overhead.
Fortunately, 214H made it a little awkward and dropped early.
Got it? Oh no.
Oh. I'm a little surprised by that decision there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Not exactly sure what they were wanting to snipe out, but had something in mind. And right now, not even worrying too much about it. Still just trying to go in. Still making it work. Great use of those Setsunas. There we go.
Enforcing plus frames. Finally finding another BC from Iago. Wants to try and get this break penalty online so the next hit kills.
There we go. Oh, caught with the low. Unfortunately, doesn't get to finish the combo. Ball not getting the anti-air.
The clash? No, HQ gets into the SBA.
Okay, not ready to actually get a punish right there for Iago. Instead gets thrown. More still and catches with the far M. Iago tying up the games 1 apiece.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
He was just loaded up a little too soon for Dragalia. It's grabbed once again.
Oh, into the GG. Oh my goodness, Dragalia is having a really hard time trying to get in here. That's nothing.
Another Momo sent out, gets the sweep. Dragalia tries pressing, gets the BC through. Answered by a BC of Iago.
BC once again, out of range for throw. BC. Great spot dodge on the U lasso in here. Great spot dodge.
Yeah, it is a common joke against Iago. And Iago even say in chat if you ask. But with how much Iago uses BC, has to be able to spot dodge Raging Strikes.
Of course, once you're down to that last one, people are looking to guard crush you for that free combo. And as well. Yo, thanks for the raid, Pico. Hope you've been having a good night. We're getting on to just a few of our last matches. Currently sitting in our losers' quarters. Man, these two players are fighting really, really hard. Both of them spending all of their brave counters super fast.
Rolled through too soon. Gets caught, sent into the SBA. And Dragalia is one hit away from their game being taken away.
Just one more hit from Dragalia. Chip is also going to be a factor quite soon. There's the instant overhead. So many people are not ready for the instant overhead because they're usually only seeing it when GG's out and it's going to be a full setup. But it is a really good way just to close out a round. Oh, that you just coming through so many times. Eventually lands, but anti-air.
Oh, wow. Fine, Dragalia being slow after flip. Those +2 does not make you immune from throw.
Ball comes out. Have to find their way out, and there's the U transient. The ball's still there, gotta watch out. Oh my goodness, it actually just ran out the moment it got to their face.
Something throughout this set makes me wonder if Iago doesn't know about you transient's massive recovery, because as it stands with a staggering 58 frames of recovery, you spot dodge, jump it, whatever you can to avoid that, make it whiff, you get all the time in the world to punish. Yeah.
That actually caught me.
It's also a collision check move. It has no actual hitbox. It just has a hurtbox and collision check.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, went for the T. Can you flip it? It works. It's such an awkward timing.
I think Iago thought it was going to end up on the other side, so it was trying to hold forward. Final
Brave point used. Dragalia knows not to try a Raging Strike. Yeah, it's getting a lot more confident with these U transients, knowing that Iago's not willing to represent any stuff with a button, no throw, no spot dodge or roll to avoid it.
Lasso, it's not going to be enough to kill, but we'll get one more setup. What's it going to be? There we go with the instant overhead. Can you finish it out? Not quite. Just needs a little bit more chip. Look at a chip. It gets around the U Setsuna. I cannot believe it. Spot dodged so early and still got around that Setsuna.
Yeah.
Again, in this corner here, Dragalia has to fight their way out, eventually getting the H flip, but BC and now Iago has another opportunity. It's gonna be, doesn't dodge the Raging Strike this time.
But gets the no escape throw. Dragalia once again getting caught not pressing 5L.
Double mix.
Has to respect the orb. Always gotta be wary of the snack that smiles back.
Ooh. 100 meter for Dragalia, could use it for a U flip if they want to.
Snipe to 66M. Gets a throw. And baits out you, Beppa. We are going to game 5.
Wow.
Believe in
I
victory.
cannot believe it. Iago possibly just a little too panicked right there. The moment they got themselves put into the corner with 0 BP, finds that they want to do some form of reversal. Yeah, it's wide that time. That is one thing about Iago. Iago is a very active player on defense, so I feel like most of the time if something happened, they want to do something like that.
The U Beppo, the side switch off M transient, unlocked and rolls right into the U GG, allowing Iago to get this round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Ooh, really big right there. Seeing the 2 throw attacks, just goes for the H flip, and it's gonna be a good amount of damage. A little bit more.
So much life to work with. And the hula hoop will not counter hit U sets. Now we are going to final game, final round.
Battle 3. Engage.
Really just wanted to use this 2U a lot, possibly looking to catch transient in motion, but we get too much. There we go. Get the knockdown. What more can you really get? Most part, just kind of want to play the spacing, but yeah, that transient really makes it so Dragalia can get in really fast.
Gets the counter hit with the Raging Strike. It's going from bad to worse.
Iago does have one more beat. He can use it for guard cancel if they need to. Back throw incident. He's out. Expected probably some form of reversal. Whiff. He'll punish. Goes for the orb. Setsuna gonna clash. No, it doesn't! Oh my goodness, Dragalia takes it. 3-2. I wonder if Synn is excited for the Zooey skin.
Oh, I'm sure.
I just have a hunch. Just a small hunch.
I highly doubt there are any Zooey players who are not happy about the skin being revealed.
Very true. Man, we're gonna be having Synn beat Gabagool. I've seen Synn have to fight a lot of the divas, but I haven't personally seen Synn versus Gabagool too often. Man. I can imagine that this one's gonna go a little crazy, knowing these two players.
It just took a lot of time to charge the Dragon Meter, and Synn getting in the dust loops a little bit, not able to finish the full confirm. With that damage, Synn doesn't care.
But now just kind of letting Gaba go in. Great back throw. I do like that. Not too worried, just kind of being patient on defense as usual. I wonder what they're gonna do to get out of here, because yeah, those throws are gonna start coming through now.
Blocks the headbutt. Gets the EX headbutt though. This is Gabagool's time to go straight in, no breaks.
Very even now, and that's a really big hit. Should be able to close it out right here. That's Gabagool taking round number 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
Again, moving over to this corner. Synn working pretty fast. Ooh, little throw baiting, catching a counter hit. I think Gabagool wanted to press that 2M. Usually a great button for Ladiva, but I get caught. A little slow.
Good. Patient neutral. Not what you would expect from either of these two players, as we've seen them before.
Lifts the farthest range Raging Strike. Oh, here we go. The SBA, take away another diamond. Synn still has the 1, can use it for the guard cancel. Walk up throw on a 6XL.
Caught. Gabagool jumping with the U Dragon, gets the Lariat in, not confirmable though.
Like the DP in between the headbutts and gets the cross up as well. Taking back the round. Yeah, as you were saying, this is a lot slower than what I expected. This is vanilla pace. Like, vanilla type footsies, pacing, they are really playing slow.
Oh, the 2U! Gaba tried it.
Now we start speeding things up, going into the SBA. We have another diamond and doing a good amount of damage. So perfect for Synn.
That's only game 1.
Have to imagine what's going through these players' minds now, especially for Gaba. It's gonna be a little awkward. For the most part, we've been seeing Gaba just kind of be on the back foot in the corner. Hasn't really been able to find some good spots to go in. Most of the time, like Gaba's general bread and butter way of hitting people is using that 2M, but Synn's either not really in the correct range or is usually pressing before that 2M can even start.
Oh, got the hit. Now, Synn is going all in. What good counter spacing.
Yeah, once again, Gabagool wants to press that 2M, but he's just not letting it happen. Throw. Tries again. JU counter hit. Very, very nice. Synn up another round.
2. Engage.
Why these far-reaching buttons for Synn are putting in so much work that 2U whiffs again for Gabagool.
I'm starting to feel like Gaba's getting a little bit too impatient now. Just really wants to start getting some buttons out there to hopefully catch Synn, but hasn't really gotten too much until now. Let's get something. Baits out the DP. This is big.
Gigantic for Gabagool. The UDP Synn is sending it.
What a mash on Wake Up!
And gets to the corner too. That's going to end it with the SSBA.
Oh my goodness. Wow. You know, I kind of expected probably for Synn running up on Gaba. Possibly thought that it was going to be a Wake Up SSBA. So was probably just trying to wait it out, see if they could jump it like last second. Instead, the strike from Gaba. Just no fear, Wake Up mash.
Whoa, the clash with EXDP.
That looks so funny. Zooey just catapulted herself afterwards.
Momentum. Go boom.
Now you're thinking of portals. Good. Look at this footsie. Just trying to play this range so well. There we go. 6XL coming through. Again, DP. Putting Gabagool back into this corner once again. Big whiff on that 2U.
How has Gabagool been able to land in 2U this entire set?
No, I don't think so. We've seen a few 2Ms, but I think it's actually been more the far lights that have been helping. Yes, there we go. 1 SPD. Let's get things started. Oh my goodness, the 5H. That's big. Going into the SBA. Dead. Yeah. Gabagool tied it up.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I am still very impressed at the idea that of all the matchups, this is probably the slowest paced matchup that we've had the entire night. We had Eustace Ferry, and that matchup was not as slow.
Yeah, it really is feeling like we're playing Vanilla Plus. Oh my, what a confirm from Gabagool here.
All the way to the other side. There we go. What a backdash! Goodness. He went from one corner to the other one, and then back.
The overhead and had the setup necessary to get the kill.
Battle 2.
Great job for Synn. Let's see, can they keep it up? Going back to this corner. Tries to catch. Backdashes just to catch the SPD. Looking really bad for Gabagool. Look at their health. The DP bait. Can you take this over to the corner?
Oh, great spot dodge.
Great jump out. Another corner for themselves now. Good amount of opportunities here. Once again, trying to play that spacing. Just waiting out something, possibly waiting out the 2M. As we saw, just a little walk up 2M right there. I was probably going to have to do that a lot more, but you also have to worry about Zoe's 2M. That thing has really good range. There's the SBA to get through the headbutt. kill. Not quite.
Synn was watching Dragalia fight nothing. Was like, wait, SBA through headbutt? That's kind of sick.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, that is one of the things that they got changed at one point, if I remember correctly. In between those headbutts, you can like DP as well. And the first headbutt is rather slow, so you have quite a few times to just go and see, are they going for headbutt? If they are, you can just reversal through it. Lariat. Pretty nice. Go to the other side. Tried to go for the 5H, but instead, SBA went through.
Get back, guys. Avoid the SPD.
I feel like that's worked almost every time that Synn has done that.
Just sending out the far ends. Hold down neutral.
As well. See about trying to catch Gabagool on anything they want to press to come up. Instead, the 6 themselves still trying to find their mark. What a throw between the headbutts! I mentioned there is that gap there, but man, even I wasn't expecting the throw. I thought that was too far.
Back throw incident here. It starts.
There we go. Good hit here. Builds up the meter. And he's spending it as soon as possible. Oh, back throw incident. One opportunity doesn't take for the combo, but still, Gabagool testing their luck with this pressure. Does that work? Oh, it does!
Not enough for DP to start with, but after the 6XL gets blocked, that is surely enough meter. Gabagool is on just eggshells, and they are broken. Synn 3-1 will move on to fight Dragalia in losers semifinals. Very small chance it is -1, but we are going to live with Insurgent and Sprite winners final while Khalil drops some more lore in the chat.
I need to hear the lore. I think it's that Insurgent was the only person that beats. I think that's going to be it. Even still, you got to think about these two characters. Eustace, Zeta. I feel like these two characters technically do a very similar thing. They can have some decent full screen to mid-screen pressure, but once they get close, they can get really disgusting with some of the setups that they have. But I feel like Zeta just kind of does it slightly better.
Right now, Sprite is just showing off how strong Zeta can be in this matchup. Really forcing Insurgent to think outside the box. What a 2L.
Go. Still getting out of the corner, getting around the slow kill as well. Usually the angle of those make it really hard to get out. Wave counter still trying to get through. BC for BC, 0 BP for both players. Just barely any amount of health. Gonna be using the super to get through the slow kill, and that's gonna be Sprite taking round number 1.
That went down to the wire.
Extremely close. Here are the lasers, just trying to get through the gunshots as well. Still finding their way in. What a way to get around the Rhapsody. Oh my goodness. Just these hits right here for Insurgent. They're working out so well, getting ever a little bit more damage. There we go. The tech on the throw, gets it again. Man, still eating a lot of chip from those late techs, and there's one more throw. Insurgent takes back the round.
I fear we're gonna have another set of just answering each other back on our hands.
Completely possible with these two, I feel. Slow kill, still getting hit by the blue rat race. That gives Insurgent a way in. No red rat race now. That's going to be a little unfortunate. That really hurts the damage. 66H does get blocked. This is going to be going to the corner. I don't no clue what was going on with that one.
Yeah, probably slight misinput trying to get in on the jump in. Wow, just immediately sends the U Rhapsody there, trying to get Insurgent off out of the corner, only to come right back into it.
Still getting hit by the slow kill, unfortunately. No conversion right there. That should be the game, and there we go. Insurgent takes game number 1. Now for a bit of that lore. Last time Sprite was in Paragon was Paragon 45, where these two players met in both Winners Finals and Grands. Sprite won Game 5 in both. And now I think I commentated that one, actually.
I think that might be one of, if not the only time I haven't commentated Sprite.
I'm pretty sure I did commentate, and I think they swapped between both the Vera and the Narmaya. Very interesting set.
Nice Rhapsody there. Sprite trying to shimmy Insurgent. But Insurgent is a known down backer.
Still eating up a lot of chip as well. Using these 5 U's just kind of reset spacing and still not be like, punishable.
Backup gets caught by the U shot.
Rat race is out once again. Okay. I think because of the red rat race detonation, it actually made it air unblockable.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure about that, but it wasn't chip out.
Yeah, definitely not chip in the traditional sense.
There we go. We'll try to go for the Rhapsody. It was a little late somehow.
Brave counters and blocks the UDP. That's a pretty damaging starter here, especially if it's going to end in SBA.
Seems like it will. Tons of damage coming through. Only the 1 BP as well. Goes for the Fuzzy, and that's a kill for Sprite.
Battle 3. Engage.
Nice job with that punish right there. Get from this corner. No escape on that throw.
Oh my gosh, the BC War.
Big hit right there. Getting a lot of shield space here.
Nice spot dodge, and yet gets caught by the grounded hitbox of Ultimate Laser.
Look, a little bit of life left. Great blocks right there. BC through for both players. 2M gonna be sealing it out. Sprite now ties it up 1 apiece. As we were saying before, this is definitely gonna be a game that goes back and forth, back and forth.
The zoning going to be won by Eustace. As good as lasers can be, Eustace has enough projectiles to just bully through.
They've countered just for that knockdown as well. Now, Red Rat Race is on. Yeah, isn't gonna last forever.
EX Rhapsody was used, so Sprite had to navigate that with only BC or by blocking, and blocking just proved very strong there.
Go, good hit, going to this corner, should be able to kill now that they have SBA available. There we go.
The Link super avoided by the Raging Strike.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice laser. Really helps out with some of this zoning pressure. Block that jump in. Unfortunately, Yellow Rat Race is going to give us full confirm this corner.
Oh my, baited the BC.
That's one of the awkward things about Zeta's Pogos. They can really move her hurt box. Make it super awkward for that. There's the Fuzzy as well. Gets the full confirm. They're able to kill, but this is going to be another setup, I think. It's going to be... Now can just kind of play the spacing using the 5U. Not being punishable, but still playing a good spacing. And there you go with that 5M. Sprite takes game number 3, going up 2-1.
Believe in victory.
All right, Insurgent, ball's in your court.
First, we're going to be seeing a lot of fireballs go through. Finally trying to get their way in, gets around the Rhapsody. L Rhapsody, if I'm correctly, only blocks mid and highs, does not get around lows.
Good BC there from Insurgent. But it's not enough to stop Sprite from getting back in immediately.
Dodges around the lasers again, spending the 50 as well for that great anti-air with the close H. This is going to be a good amount of damage. Unfortunately, didn't have the super, so couldn't finish out, but catches with the throw bait right there. Insurgent finds another round.
Battle 2. Engage.
Could not get counter zoning alive. Sprite though, with the BC used. BC War!
The opportunity as well to go for Fuzzy right there, but instead just went low. Finds their hit here, unfortunately drops it somehow. Not quite sure how that didn't work. Very still on. Gets caught by the ground part of that? That would hit so far! Red Rat Race. Have that available right now. Great press between them in the corner. That's a good counter hit. Unfortunately, can't finish it off. Let's get something here. 2M5 here.
But because there wasn't a Raging Strike confirmed, that allows Insurgent to get the hit straight into SSBA, which will take the round. That'll
I'm
be
not sure
the...
if it does.
No, never mind.
It doesn't! It's available now. Goes into the SBA, but it's blocked. Insurgent still ties it up to a piece.
Believe in victory.
I'm not gonna lie, I let you have that SSBA thing because I was like, I'm even sure if this is gonna kill. I ain't gonna put on Will It Kill.
Look, if that's my Will It Kill debut, hello chat.
You know, maybe I should have taken it then. Oh, what a DP! That actually, I cannot believe that actually vacuums her in here. There we go. Combos, Rhapsody comes through though.
Oh, empty jump throw. Nice. EX Rhapsody doesn't have to guess between high or low.
Oh, but still the press into the Raging Strike allows Insurgent to get around. Puts this onto set point. Insurgent just one round away from getting into the winner's side of Grand Finals. Let's go. Catching back, catching the Rhapsodies. These Rhapsodies are becoming a lot more common and they're not helping Sprite out at all. Great hit though. Sets him up. Adversity, that's minus.
Yeah. Good backdash gets the counter hit. Forcing a BC off of ult lasers. Very important for Sprite to maximize how much life is being saved. Gets the hit off of the roll.
A lot of damage, can get the meter. SSBA is available and they're going to be cashing out. I think this is going to be a kill. There we go.
The lore continues. Game 5 in Sprite versus Insurgent, where Sprite takes it. Oh, never mind. I can't.
Yeah, I was about to say. Not quite yet. A little bit more. Let's see. Insurgent still does have the opportunity. Big counter hit. Gets the red rat race on board. Now, Sprite can still make it back. They're not too low on health. Gets the BC. BC misses for Insurgent. Still has the corner by their side. Again, Fuzzy. Get the full combo. Has the meter. Do you spend it as Sprite? I think you do.
Ripping away this Brave point. Make that last Brave counter very impactful for Insurgent. Cannot get hit here. Need that SBA to land, and that is devastating.
Unfortunately, drops the combo. This is big. Once again, uses the BC to stay down. I think they pressed the button.
They did.
Insurgent has an opportunity, but Rhapsody's still on board.
Oh, laser, that chip out. Tries to go to chip, and no, it's Insurgent.
I just really try to make it the furthest with their loser side run, or if Synn gets the run back.
I just want to say the evolution of Dragalia going from sad Galia to happy Galia now.
So true. Already getting started. May have changed the name a little too soon, considering what Synn is doing right here in this corner.
Oh, there's a spot dodge, but wasn't confident in the punish on you Transient.
Very unfortunate there. Dragalia gets an opportunity of their own. That's exactly what they want. What a spot dodge. It still gets around the BC. Getting hit by this SBA. Are they out of BP? No, just one left.
Good tech.
What a press. I cannot believe the range on that 2M from Zooey. It is one of the biggest points of this character. What an SSBA!
Yeah, the twitch, but you're too far away for cutscene and tried to get a run up. Looked like Flit was about to start coming out.
Possibly. Really went for a deep run up too. But yeah, just the backdash 2M. Fortunate right there, but Synn taking this back to the corner here on round 2.
Still a tiny bit of dragon meter for Synn. That does represent something scary, but here's gonna get some. No, not gonna take the opportunity to recharge, but he blocked you Perry absolutely did Synn a lot.
Synn still not afraid to lose the dragon right here. Doesn't have the meter for the ultimate dragon. Doesn't really care too badly. Still have a large life lead, and now they do have the meter.
What a good fuzzy 5L.
Unfortunately, not going to be enough to kill, but still here at this corner, the dragon meter is back for the most part, so it doesn't have to worry too much. And once again, catching with the walk up into the UDP.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Synn is a monster.
Engage.
Like, my mental would be destroyed.
No, you have to use EX there. Well, you don't have to use EX for that confirm. It's just very tight on the timing to go M Transient into El Kyoka.
Getting caught by the laser into the U Dragon, so even getting back a lot of the Dragon engage. I think that was the start of a 2H right there, but getting caught by the flip.
Yeah, saw the flip, reacted to it just a little too late, and got caught. And the plus frames of Zeta, but it's not enough. Synn is ready.
2 buttons into SSBA, but still not enough damage. Still needs a little bit more, and Dragon Gauge is almost done, but catches with the Rekka. The Dragon is gone.
The spot dodge! No punish! The spot
dodge! No punish! Oh!
My heart! It can't take this!
Okay. Yo, Khalil, was that in the script? Because I don't see that page, bro. Like, did I get the wrong copy? Dang. Wow. Whew, that was interesting, wasn't it? Kind of fun.
Oh my god. Here you go, Khalil. Here's the clip. You can cut it. There you go. There's your Twitter clip for the night.
Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Ooh. There we go. Big confirm right here. Should be able to go into the SBA for the kill. Oh man. Y'all can't play with my emotions like that. That was too much.
Think about the poor hearts of your commentators, please.
Oh man, I screamed so high pitched there. I was not ready for it. Oh man. Now in this corner, nice block on the overhead. BC still comes through. Once again, UDP. Zane has used UDP more times offensively than we've seen him use it defensively in this matchup.
Oh yeah, out of BP. The spot dodge cannot press after EX flip on a later spot dodge like that. Will Dragalia go for the cross? Yes.
Honestly, that combo just looked sick. Not gonna lie, that's honestly amazing to look at. Oh, didn't believe.
Trying to wiggle, and yeah, gambled on El Kyoka, but going to -5 right in Synn's face is a recipe to get punished.
For sure. Slow to get around the spot dodge as well. 2H.
No, go try to go for the close H.
Solo gets another pickup, drops the Eustace. Now in this corner, Synn does have full meter. Probably wants to spend it on SBA instead of Dragon. There's the SBA. Yeah, because it hits straight up as well, it's very good for catching flips like that.
Oh, the
shimmy! This is a good amount of damage, especially since there's only the 1 BP, but it's not enough to kill, just needs a little bit more. There's the close L. Synn currently sits on set point to try to go for the run back against Sprite. Galia, this is your last chance. Show them why you're now happy, Galia. Are we playing SF? Are we playing
Street
Street
Fighter?
Fighter?
We're throw looped.
Are we playing Streets?
Gosh.
Streets in my Granblue?
We truly are the anime Granblue. Anime Street Fighter.
I can't believe it. Wow. Love it. Dang. Alright. Now back in this corner. Pulls the lightning. Charges the dragon for a good amount of time. Great mash out.
Great flip. Oh, the UDP.
I did not know you can combo like that. That looks sick.
Yeah, that is a sick route. And the dust loops too?
That did so much damage. That was 50%.
Outspace the BC, not able to punish it though.
SBA is available for Synn, so you gotta watch out if you're Dragalia. Can't go for flip as easily now.
Yeah. Oh, got the hit. And there it is. Synn 3-0 over Dragalia. Such a cinematic set. We'll move on to losers final.
3-1.
Battle 1.
And now
Engage.
get to see it again, see if things have changed. I mentioned before, Synn is a player that gets a lot of information very fast and can make a lot of adaptations. You saw it before, but it wasn't enough. This time, you get a second chance, and Synn close it out this time.
That is absolutely the question that we are asking today.
He's on the throw. Still in this corner. Really got to watch out. Punish. There we go. Yeah, we saw this a lot in the last time these two players met. 6-6Hs would get punished a lot. Unfortunately, the drop right there allows for Synn to get the round. But I feel like Synn really gonna have to change things up. Cannot go for those 6-6Hs.
Oh, the throw gets whipped.
What a counter on the Rhapsody right there. I like the idea, but the recovery on the laser is pretty fast too. There you go. Into you, Dragon. Not too much. Still needs to go for it. No way. I can't believe they both went for it, but it works out better for Sprite considering it's a parry, but still gets caught in the end, and that's Synn in game number 1.
Synn is definitely in it to win it. Got the low, Sprite answering back early.
Oh, a little awkward right there. I don't really want to see for Sprite, but still, seemingly pretty good. One of the nice things about Zeta as well, her 6-6L range is insanely far, so she kind of makes back a lot of distance really easily, and I did not think that would actually.
Yeah, it ranged them quite a far distance.
Ooh, good counter hit using the Rhapsody jump. And there we go, Sprite taking a round.
Battle 2.
You think it's gonna be just as back and forth as last time? Because I have a feeling. I have a feeling it will.
It probably will.
The handshake still works out better for Sprite right there. Little awkward situation. Not getting too much out of it. Oh, wow. Saw this before in their last set as well. That Sprite was a little mashing when it came to those U lightnings. So I wonder if Synn will bring those out even more. Good hit, able to build up the meter. Yeah.
Battle 3. Engage.
And for the laser, got the hit.
I think they tried to roll, but they were at the spot where a Dragon Laser actually hits the ground.
Patience got the UDP.
Synn being very aggressive with those UDP still. Again, getting to this corner. Goes the 50 meters. Wow, that 2M. If there's a character that can compete with Zooey 2M range, it's probably Zeta. Oh, goes into the Rhapsody. They're around the BC.
BC getting traded across. Could not punish the whip.
Landing recovery is very short in this game, so yeah, it's a little hard. Here we go. What a route. What a route. I was not expecting that to work that way. Was that Raging Chain directly into JU?
I want to say no, but maybe.
Because that sounds awkward, but I think that's what happened, and that's cool.
Oh, nice 6-6 cage, edging Sprite out.
Going through. Pretty nice. Will confirm. Look at the corner carry as well. Gets the JU. Unfortunately, side swaps it. Doesn't even matter. Just fix it yourself. You're not dead, right?
Surely not. Surely you are. Never mind.
What an insane kill right there. Great job for Sprite.
Why do I even try during this top 8? I've been wrong ever since top 8 has started.
That's the fun part. I have lost many Willet kills, but I laugh them off every time. So there we go, just around the dragon. Great Rhapsody. Yeah, but that one's punishable. Got the Synn. Able to get around and move the sides. Not what you want to see if you're Sprite. The trade working out so well for Synn. He's using the U Rhapsody to get around the UDP though. Synn does have full meter to work with. I don't know what they're gonna do. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the dragon meter. No, it does. Comes back just at the last moment. There we go. Should be able to kill right here.
Yeah, and the back and forth, it continues.
Battle 3. Engage.
Nice way to get around the laser. Still catching on the L spiral slide. Here we go. With the extra overheads. So tricky to fight against this character when she has so many mix-up tools.
And now Sprite's approaching 100 meter. This next combo will likely spell death.
Could also use the meter for some U buttons, and there we go. The U laser into the U Arvis for the kill. Sprite goes up 2-1. We are starting to get some shades of their first match in the winners semis. This could end right here. We could go back up to grand finals where Sprite just gets that run back against Insurgent, but man, Zane's still going to be fighting for their life here.
Oh, got the UDP.
Understandable, does not want to lose their turn for too long, especially against Zeta, where we saw so many of those mix-up tools. You can't afford to be in the corner.
Oh, absolutely not.
You still see it right there, even in the mid-screen. This character is insane!
Yeah, Sprite is doing an amazing job of showing off Zeta.
And that's 6XL. Now, once again, you even have to be ready about certain ranges that you wouldn't worry about for other characters. Because her 6XL just has a little bit of extra range. He's getting the counter with the Arvis, taking it over to the corner. Unfortunately, the H-Bow doesn't work out.
Nice. Dodges the throw bait.
right there.
It's a hit, not able to confirm though. Nice EX Rhapsody and Bright. As long as you don't drop, gets the combo and kills for a 3-1 victory over Synn.
Take it over Sprite and Gran's. For Sprite, bring it back again. We have a potential to see a lot of games.
Yes, we do. Khalil's script knows all.
Already in this corner, Insurgent doing really well, being aggressive. Even using the BC just to keep them in this corner. This damage is already pretty nice. Going to the SBA, get rid of 1 diamond. While you make this a one-touch situation.
Great spot dodges, flips, and the Rhapsody is going to be able to allow Sprite to start working this health bar down. If a 2L doesn't stop it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, getting around the 2H as well, but didn't really get too much of anything there. No. Getting a good amount of corner carry here. By good amount, I mean all of it.
Ooh, big close H counter hit. Insurgent running away with the round.
That was very aggressive for Sprite to still try to move out during the green rat race. That's a big counter hit as well. Able to move this over to the corner. Into the SSBA. What kind of situations do you get after this? You probably can just get a safe jump into a fuzzy if you want, but I'm expecting them to go low. Never mind, they went high, I got hit. They dropped the combo though. It's unfortunate. A bad situation.
Baits out the BC. And what maneuvering! Right, you are absurd.
We are already making this really close. And that was round 2. Not game, round. Here we go. Again, in this corner, it's gonna be tries to bait a throw, gets the hit with the H laser. Can go into super, not quite.
Okay.
New fireballs from Eustace does work out a little bit better there. Gets around the Rhapsody, unfortunately, just a little awkward on the punish. Can you really get in this corner here? Insurgent still needs to make up the life difference.
Absolutely. The BC can allow Sprite to turn the tables. The Brave counter turns into Raging Strike, not able to confirm into a kill.
Still finds it with the U laser. Sprite getting game number 1.
Wait, that was only game 1?
Battle 1.
Believe me, I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot here. These matches are going to take a while. Not even just for the fact that this is a character, for one, on Eustace, who can be very much a zoner, or Zeta, who can be a counter zoner. No, it's also the fact that these two are amazing on their defense. Look at that. Great match, he still was able to block it. No punish!
Not this time, but I mean, Sprite, regardless of finding the punish, found pressure, and that's arguably just as good.
Getting caught on that L Rhapsody. Now over to this corner. BC for BC so often. That's going to be a really good hit right here. Can't quite build the meter. Gets a reset. Insurgent finds another round.
Battle 2. Engage.
I think the American resets are what really hurt my heart the most.
Yeah. My, what a 2L again.
Tried to roll through the slow kill, but instead gets caught. Tries to press during the blue rat race. Sprite is trying to press anything they can to get out of here. finds a way into the mid-screen, but once again, air unblockable by the red rat race, and that's going to be a kill for Insurgent, getting a perfect to take game number 2.
7 golden letters. Trading games.
Oh man, this is insanely fun to watch. Back and forth. He's so good. Also like the idea of going for the Rhapsody after the safe jump right there, possibly using that to bait out Brave counters.
Oh, is that gonna read? No!
It doesn't even have enough invuln! I like the idea, we've seen it work before, but this time Zeta just says otherwise. Again, there's the Rhapsody to try to bait out Brave counter, but Insurgent's not biting this time. Going to super right here. Link to super. A good amount of damage.
And yeah, it's a really hard situation there for Insurgent. It's like, do you gamble on UDP and then die if Candlestrike decides to go back, or do you just accept your fate and die because the second hit comes?
Oh man, this once again already back to the corner as soon as possible for people to get really nice. I was gonna say high-low mix-up, but goes for the throw. There's the high-low. Again, has the meter for SBA. Should be able to get a good amount of damage, but still not enough to kill. Insurgent has an opportunity, but what can you really do in this situation? Just, my goodness, the one time that they bait the BC isn't with the Rhapsody. It's just going back and just waiting for a moment so they get the Raging Strike.
Nice Rhapsody.
There it is. We finally get to see the Rhapsody just bait out the Brave counter, and the reward for it all is just getting another combo in the corner, being able to go for a little awkward safe jump, but man, feeling pretty good.
Getting the U laser gets the U poke confirm.
And a Sprite right now is on a reset point. Let's see if they can finish it off and make it go into true grand finals. Insurgent, stop it right here. Stop the momentum. Once again, stuck in this corner, but the 6 fell.
Ooh, tries the dash attack and then Rhapsody after, finding nothing but no substantial punish from Insurgent so far.
What a roll through the slow kill. That is a little bit awkward. A lot of people don't know how to roll through it, but Sprite was amazing. Now, once again, in this corner, one more opportunity for Insurgent. What's it going to be? Great mash out. Unfortunately, you're going to need a lot more than that. Doesn't even get the red rat race on. Can't get the punish either.
Oh, just BC's through.
Yeah, allows you to get a little bit of extra distance, but not too much. There's the Rhapsody through, and that's going to be Sprite taking it 3-1. We're going to true grand finals here.
Go back to the lobby. Get everything ready for the final. First to 3. It's not going to be a double game 5. Unfortunately, the script is not going to allow us to have that long of a night. The director looked at the times like, oh dang, it already almost 11:30. We can reduce it to a 3-1.
What bracket has been? It's still going on.
And Insurgent with the color swap tech too.
Hey, like we said before, anything that can make you even a little bit more comfy really does help.
Oh, nice snipe from across the screen.
Oh, I expected the 2H. That's the thing. Even if you can go for that 2H, it's a little awkward due to her air mobility. You're not sure if you should. Here we go. Insurgent finding a good combo into the red rat race this time. Once again, stuffing the L Rhapsody with that low. That is one of the things, you can't always go for just L Rhapsody. Even though it works out very well, if the opponent starts their pressure with the 2L, you will get caught.
Yeah, that really does force, do you switch to N, or do you just spend the EX until your opponent stops going for lows?
Yep. Considering how often Sprite uses Rhapsody in their stuff, going for the EX loses so much of their pressure.
U laser sends Insurgent a little bit away. Dodges again through the U orbs. This has really been Insurgent's biggest struggle point. Is how do you navigate Sprite when you can't use U orb?
There we go. Red Rat Race is on. Oh, caught with the slow kills. Trying to go with this U laser a lot for Sprite. It's not really working out, but we do know that the payoff, if it does land, is insane.
Yeah, got the hit, and Sprite takes the round.
Battle 3. Engage.
Sprite is playing amazingly right here. Unfortunately, puts himself in the corner. The BC does allow that to happen. Good 2H this time, no pogo, or anything to get around it. Too bad though. Right, still can go back in. There's the 2H, does hit with the Arvis.
All the spot dodges. Right. Late teching gets the Rhapsody and the combo that comes with it.
What an awkward situation. Not even sure when it would hit or anything. Wanted to go for the BC. Instead gets caught.
Tag low. The throw whiffs. And Sprite, as long as the combo still finds its mark, and yes, it will, game 1 of this Grand Finals reset in Sprite's favor.
Sprite, once again, just keeping this momentum going. Can Insurgent really just slow them down at all? As we were mentioning, a lot of what Insurgent's wanting to do is just not fully working against Sprite. Anytime that they want to go for these slow kills, they're just getting rolled through. A lot of the time that they're trying to go for these blue bombs, they've been working a little bit, but it's a little hard. The Rhapsodies are still getting to them a lot.
Good tech, still has to keep that block held thanks to the U rat race.
There we go.
Oh my god, what a close L from Sprite. Gonna cross over twice.
Fortunately, doesn't get the last hit. I think they wanted that one so they can get the corner steal. L finds the combo. Insurgent getting around.
Battle 2. Engage.
Kills. Starting to work out a little bit more. Great counter hit right there. Should be able to get a good amount of damage here, right?
Yeah, it should be a pretty solid cash out here for Insurgent. Takes it, fades out the U Rhapsody, and now Insurgent has a game on the board.
What a change right there.
Believe in victory.
Insurgent playing a lot more aggressive, and the few times that we've seen them be more aggressive, normally the Rhapsody's been there to just kind of stop, but now, this time, baiting out the Rhapsody a little bit more. Still being very aggressive, but not going for as much of these projectiles. It's been working out.
Oh my gosh, the brave counters. They're a flying.
Rat Race is back out. QC, Rhapsody, like I mentioned before, it's kind of been slowing Insurgent down from being as aggressive as they probably want to.
Couldn't get the U spear to link. However, that just puts Sprite right in Insurgent's face. Sprite getting punished.
Back again. 2M on the back tech just to catch the 2L.
Battle 2.
My goodness.
Engage.
Counter hit 5U, giving this full combo. What can we really get? I'll put them in a strike throw situation.
Right, so in control so far, taking the cash out. Wants to just remove that second brave point from Insurgent. Gets another hit, and that's going to be game 2 on the board for Sprite. It's 2-1 once again.
The last few times Sprite went for that mix-up, it has just been these overheads. They've been catching Insurgent so much this first time in a while. We got to see the low. If I'm Insurgent, I'm kind of shaking my head here. It's like, these mix-ups are deadly.
Great back throw. But even better close aim.
Exactly what you needed. Plus the red rat race. Really good. Plus frame. And a good amount of chip as well. That's the unfortunate thing. Because of the weird momentum that Zeta gets from Rhapsody, she can get around those BCs, and the punishment that you get is so huge. Look at that. That was so much damage, plus the fuzzy afterwards. Sprite currently is sitting on tournament point.
Early hit does not get to roll through yellow rat race, but that is nothing but water under the bridge for Sprite, forcing a BC out of Insurgent.
Rat race is back on, dodges the slow kill once again. The Arvis catches the spot dodge. Again, back into this corner position. Insurgent has to be the aggressor here, needs to get some extra damage going, but 0 BP on their side. Things are not looking good. Any hit will probably just delete their health bar.
Gets the priority pierce through. Not enough to establish a good combo just yet. The 2-8 finally finding its mark from Insurgent.
What a match!
No way, Sprite.
I don't know if you can kill, not quite, just needs a little bit more. Still though, both at 0 BP, Sprite may have just given Insurgent an opportunity. There's the throw, it's not gonna be enough. Green Rat Race, once again, just press the button! I can't believe it.
Continues winning these Paragon lines with a 3-1 in Grands, and then a 3-1 after the reset.